I gave him a subscription, then timed him out for 2 seconds.
Oh, hey!
Hi.
Oh, damn, that's dark.
I don't know.
Greetings, adventurers.
That is very dark.
We're having some questionable lighting.
I question.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah,
Welcome back. It's been 2 weeks.
That is some
We're
great
actually
lighting.
on time. It's great.
I mean, then again, I am also playing a 20 guy. It fits my character that just have the hood up.
Sense.
I can and I will.
Darkness, bright!
Yeah, I
You
don't
are the
like
beacon
Nemo.
glowing.
Can I just like...
Should I keep it darker? Oh, there's the light.
3!
You die. I'm remembering that. What was it? 60-second dungeons? Roll the dice.
That is 1 point of exposure from pitch black to staring into the sun.
Really?
Wow.
That was weird. I was like, where is the chill on this slider? No chill on this slider.
Alright,
That's 1 point.
Before we jump in, we got any announcements? Or anything?
I have one!
Dudley
This
has
is
one?
so unexpected.
Just in case everyone didn't know, in Australia, last week was NAIDOC week. We missed it by a day.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm still going to say something because it all matters. Doesn't
What
matter.
is NAIDOC? Because I seriously.
It's just celebrating everything to do with Aboriginal people in Australia, the nation's first people, and I would like to acknowledge them and their spiritual connection to this land and to their culture and their peoples. Yep, and also pay respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging as well. It's important. Just because we missed it by a day doesn't mean that it doesn't matter for the rest of the year, or whatever.
The appreciation shouldn't stop just because the event stopped.
Yeah,
It should be an
that's right,
all-round thing.
But I like to say something at least around the week and tie everyone here, everyone we all care about, our nation's first people. Thank you very much.
Aside from that, we've all been busy with work and school holidays start next week, so that's going to be fun.
Start next week. They've
Be
already
kind
started.
to retail workers, please.
Technically started already, but you know.
And I'm already over it.
Cool. As
Because
usual,
retail
we are
workers at
using
this table will not
Sirenscape
go
as
much. I
background
will.
music.
Sirenscape.
And
Sirenscape.
Unless there's
It's in
anything
the
else
game.
anybody needs to point out.
Accusation
Then-
fingers. I'm bringing it back.
He's trying to bring it back.
Is it just a finger goes pew pew, or you just go
Like that, yeah. Is that what-
throwing some of that Family Guy
At the
evil
camera.
monkey in there?
At the
Just
camera.
Part of the accusatory finger is just to
We,
make people nervous.
We have character artwork coming in the future.
Yes,
The new
actually,
feature.
Move around too much. Your head
We
goes out of
are-
camera really easy.
a friend of mine, one of the people I used to work with, and just a good friend in general, Bones, is doing some artwork for us. So we're going to get some official artwork, all done by one artist. Hopefully we'll see how that turns out.
He's pretty good as a musician as well. Saw him in a band called Roadhall.
He's a pretty good musician and a good wrestler too.
Sorry, I had to turn the battle camera
So,
off.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
If you ever check us out, Bones, we love you. You're amazing.
Hello,
Love you,
Bones. I need to move this camera. It's annoying.
just a little bit up.
So just technical difficulties.
I think somebody
This
headbutted
issue,
again.
obviously, probably
Perfect.
is very low.
How good was that, guys?
Um,
I'm a
I'm
camera
still waiting for
technician.
it to click on my screen.
cool.
I'm a scientist.
I thought you guys would have been super excited to find out what happened to your characters, but apparently you guys are nervous about it and you put it off.
Nope.
Nervous!
We died!
I'm not stress eating.
Rest in peace, the old goat.
Rest in peace, the old goat.
Yep.
That was an old goat.
For the
the name of
lighting.
the ship.
The name of the ship
Oh,
that went down in a blaze of glory. Sorry, no more seconds.
You reckon for the lighting, if we got those reflective camera things, might help?
Yeah.
So point them at the wall and shoot it back.
Take off some.
Well, you have them higher and have a shroud, so in it diffusers more.
I can't have them higher. I don't have a
I
studio.
know.
What we do, we just break a roof and like
Break
a hole
the
in
roof.
Yeah,
Put
break
the
the roof.
diffusers on the roof.
It's a work in progress. We'll work it out.
Okay.
Okay, so
Not okay.
the last
It's
thing
okay.
you all recall is the explosions and the airship you were on falling out of the sky,
And sharp pain.
and sharp pain, blunt pain for some of you, I guess. Fire for others.
Mine was like road rash.
Road rash. High-speed road rash.
I'm picturing so many Looney Tune cartoons.
Oh, did you try and tuck and roll?
No, I used Misty Step when I was really close, but I still
That's
had way
right.
too much momentum. So
Inertia.
I went like face first into the gravel.
So basically, half of you're basically now just half your face is just in the ground. We just the rest of the session is just picking up pieces of your face.
I don't think Shroud will do it, will it? Will
Just
it?
be like, hey guys, I know, is my friends okay? And you with the rest of us.
Is
be
that
like,
better, guys?
You're fine. You're fine. Nobody turn.
Don't
Alright.
panic.
Hello, Ryan.
We will start with fire.
Oh, that's not good.
Ah,
That's not good.
yes.
You, if I
Water.
recall correctly,
Heart.
had a parachute but failed the jump, so it tangled on the mast
So many things
as it hit the ground.
went wrong
So
in that plane crash.
you actually awake in a very awkward, kind of not quite upside down, but your legs are tangled
Oh,
and your top half is dragging along what used to be the deck.
huh. Cool.
And you come to consciousness as you're slowly sort of turning.
Where's your bottom half?
Apparently, somewhere else.
I hope you kissed your ass goodbye, because that's the last time you see it.
It's the last time I'll ever be able to walk again. Apparently.
That's okay. We got some straw. Oh, wait, no, it's just me. I'll put you in my backpack.
Cool.
You
Yeah.
just fire from out there.
One too many.
As soon as I wake up, basically just looking around and just like instantly, not even worried about whatever's happened to my body, right? Just like, where is it? Like wondering where that particular item is.
Okay. You managed to sort of untangle yourself
Yes,
from rope and
Yep.
parachute and you managed to crawl out. Where did you have your pack last? Did you have it on you?
It would have been on me. Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. I have access to stickers.
It's not hard to find. You scramble around a little bit. You do find your pack sticking out a little bit
Yeah.
under some of the debris, but it's mostly one piece.
Okay. I'm going to pick it up and cradle it under one arm and just kind of stumble about and see if anyone else is around.
Not in the immediate vicinity, no.
Okay. Do I happen to catch my reflection at all in anything? Is there anything to catch a reflection of?
I'm trying to think on the deck. Probably, yeah.
Okay.
It'd be a bit distorted, but some of the actual sails was a metallic material, off-coloured, but you'd get a bit of your reflection on it.
She would make a purposeful decision to look in and make sure and double check.
Everything's still in one piece.
Yep.
For the most part, you're as normal as you remember,
Okay.
except your shoulder's a bit fucked.
Cool.
Do you want to describe the
Cool.
the scar that you have, the wound that you have?
Yeah, so basically, they're now going to have this massive, I guess, kind of like a gouge in their shoulder that's going to stretch over across the part of their shoulder and across their back there as well, like across the shoulders, because they would have had a few hard hits, a few splinters. Are they still fire? Yeah.
Well, they can be now. Yeah.
Well, cool. Cool. So, yeah, they've got their item. They've realised that they're a bit fucked up, and they're kind of just wandering around trying to find the next person.
I'm now picturing Saving Private Ryan with that guy with his arm in his hand, looking for his arm.
Help! It's not quite that extreme, but
Please no.
yeah.
Wait till you get
The
to my
debris
character.
is pretty spread out. What used to be the deck is just shattered. There's big chunks of it, but the debris is everywhere. It's pretty spread out.
And there's still fire and everything too, isn't there?
Things are on fire. Things are burning. There are bits of debris around, bits of stone that's been kicked up, and
Yep.
You don't see anyone immediately,
Okay.
straight away.
Alright. I don't hear any screaming.
Who
or
would
anything.
be next?
I mean, I was about to say on deck, but I'm not on deck.
You were in the deck. So, not quite 2 floors down from where that's happening. What was once 2 floors down, but is now sort of just out the back of what's left of the ship. You do come to consciousness with your shield is like dinged and bent, but you are, as far as you can tell, mostly in one piece.
Am I on the floor? What?
You're in dirt with bits of wood and what was once the room and stuff around you just like spread out around. So you are sort of beneath some of the rubble, but you're not necessarily in a room. If that makes sense.
So what's the height? Could I stand up if I wanted to?
You can, yeah.
Also, does this count as a new day?
It does, yes.
Cool.
We'll say it's like super early, like the sun's just sort of coming up, but
So
it is
how much debris do I surmise might be above me?
well, judging by the size of the ship, there'd be at least a deck and what would probably have been the tavern that you guys started in.
So giant size probably won't help me, so I'm just going to start crawling towards some lighting.
Yep. You see, like, where some of the ship is, like, shattered outwards and stuff. You do see, like, bits of light and stuff come through the sides, so you can sort of crawl your way towards that. It's very painful and arduous process, but
I mean,
you're making
the
progress.
ship just crashed. I'm not surprised I'm in pain.
Yep. You feel like your leg's busted. But, you can still crawl on your knees and stuff. But, yeah, you know.
Scared the shit out of me, firstly.
Yes, you do make progress and you get towards the light.
So yeah, once I crawl out, I'm going to try to stand.
Make me a con save.
I have one of those.
A con save.
Constitution?
Got a sticky note, but there was something I forgot to ask you before we started.
Passing around the sticky notes.
I forgot to ask you something too. Why didn't you say yuck when I
Yuck.
asked you to?
Betrayal!
You're never going to get a satisfying answer.
That's the thing, I'm never satisfied.
That must really suck for you.
14?
That's fine. It hurts.
But I'm standing?
Like buggery, but you're still standing, yeah.
So whereabouts does it hurt? Is it ankle, shin, knee, hip?
The entire thing?
I'm assuming I look down and is the leg still there?
It's still there, yeah. It's everything from the knee down, basically.
So I'm going to pull my crowbar out my pack and pretty much attaching it to the side of my leg using some rope and just tying it.
Make a makeshift
Splint, yeah.
split, yep.
Neato.
Cool, good thinking.
And then I'm going to pretty much just be all, anyone else alive?
Would I hear that?
What's your passive perception?
At 11.
No.
Still better than mine.
Am I the one with
Is
the
it?
best passive here?
Mine's 14.
You have
And
one
13.
bed. You have the exact same as me.
So we're about as hopeless as each other. Great.
But I also have advantage
Um,
on anything that requires hearing.
I hear
I
you.
was going to say with your... No, not really.
That's alright.
No.
Just something I
it's-
wanted to check.
Just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
data warning.
Just unless it's something
Stop
your character
watching
already
the stream.
has, then you probably wouldn't have been trained
Stop
in
watching
that
the
kind of
stream.
medicine. You just rely on the magic.
Can.
That sucked. I am staying this short now. I don't want you to do that again.
We'll
Sorry.
say... I'm trying to remember whereabouts everybody was.
At least it's not like in those
I think I was like
videos
just
where
an
it's
agent of
so
chaos.
fast.
Yeah.
Because I was throwing out
It
parachutes.
was like,
Yes. Yeah,
Could
yeah.
I
But
do
you
it?
actually did get your
Can I
parachute
do
off.
it?
You just didn't
Shall I
pull
do
it
it?
quick enough.
Shut
So you're
my
quite far
mouth.
away from the ship. So yeah, you would probably wake up next.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna grab a bowl. So we didn't have rustle.
Alright, we'll skip over that. Celine.
Celine.
You're about 60 to 100 feet away from the crash site.
Several
Just
thousand kilometers.
in a crater of your own making.
Are they doing the arm charges?
I believe.
I mean,
I
not quite
would've-
that big a crater.
I would have been knocked out by the initial, because I hit myself right underneath the chin on the ground,
Yeah.
Chin move.
and
Divide your tongue.
then ragdolled. which is the best way to do it.
On the
Yeah.
plus side, you get less damage by ragdoll.
Yes. So I wake up, dusty as hell.
So you're not rustling.
You're dusty as hell, you're bruised, you're sore, but you're alive.
I stand up. I look at the
Please stand up.
wreckage.
The wreckage.
Like spread out.
It once resembled a ship.
It would be like spread out more than I'm further away than from it.
Yep. Nothing like is upright enough to resemble a ship anymore. It's just chunks of wood and
100 feet.
fire.
wood.
I'm going to walk slowly. Start with. I feel like my hip joints and knee joints and see how
Yep.
they feel. Get through that first sort of pain, stiffness of being knocked out for I don't know how long.
Hopefully more than a couple of seconds, because otherwise that's brain damage.
Yeah. And
We all reduce our intelligence by 3.
I would like to keep my intelligence.
start walking towards the ship and just feel over everything else. Sort of brush off the vest at least a little bit.
Yep.
And I've got bullet holes in it already. I got shot a couple
Scorch
times.
marks.
Scorch marks.
Easily repaired with mending.
Yeah.
Which you would know, but you don't have that spell, do you?
No.
You know of it.
I don't want to use mending anyway.
Mending is a thing that exists, and I refuse to
Mending.
use it.
Get that away from my vest.
I do it myself.
And I'll work towards the first large piece of wreckage that I can sit on.
Okay.
And I will get out my pack with my needles and thread and take my vest off and start
Okay.
to do stuff.
I
with
love seeing the priorities. It's like,
I was gonna say-
I'm gonna fix my vest, and I'm like, I'm gonna fix my leg.
The ship's fucked and everything's on fire.
Well-
People should be good.
I guess it's the simple act of just doing something familiar.
Yeah, that is
You're-
that is a little more
if there's
To help you sort of
blood and
process the
stuff,
thing.
I will lick it as well to get
Yep.
it off because I'm a cat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every so often you
Ragdoll
like
coping mechanisms, guys.
every so often you wipe your chin and then you notice
Yeah,
every time you
it's
do that
very bloody,
you're like
yeah.
what more bloody there, so then that's when you discover the
gash there.
gash on your chin. And also your ribs hurt like hell.
I will keep doing that. I've got a little, it's like a leather pouch that sort of unfolds and has an extra length of leather so I can sit on there and stitch on it. I've got all my colours
That's
and
fancy.
stuff.
That's fancy.
Can I also have my crossbow ready since I'm less than mobile?
Have your crossbow ready.
Yes.
I mean,
Please don't shoot me if I walk around the corner. Just
it would have been with your gear, which you would have had on you. So yeah, I assume. Use that.
don't shoot fire. Just interrupt.
Please don't. Please don't shoot me.
Don't shoot me with my own gun! It's not your own gun. Oh, thank God.
Yes. On the other far side of the wreckage is Hawk.
Yep.
Also face down in the dirt.
Alright. I will.
I don't know why I'm doing
You probably hear a dwarf yelling sporadically because he's probably close to your side of the ship. But
Probably, maybe even undergoing.
he's at this point switching languages, some of which you just don't recognize.
Some of which you understand, some of which you don't.
Yeah.
I do have an important question. Are we all on like a particular amount of health, or is it just we're just fucked up?
Wake up on one.
Let's be sparing and be 5.
Okay.
Everyone.
Everyone about 5. Yeah.
I was already on 5.
Perfect.
Look at you.
I was on 27.
I lost so much hit points, what the fuck? I went from 42 to 5.
You had the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
I know.
Yeah, it takes you a second, but it doesn't take very long for you to realize what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
You're like, everything is really blurry for some reason, and I can't feel half of my lip.
Yeah. With it being the new day, how does that affect our spell slots? They're not.
You haven't had a long
because of-
rest.
Right, that's what
Unless
I'm
it's
looking
recharges on a new dawn, you technically haven't had a long rest.
for. Okay, wanted to make sure.
Did she have a stroke?
No.
Just missing half their face, I'm going to take a guess.
I will probably spit out a mouthful of blood.
Yum.
Just feel my lip and feel around my face. That's when I probably noticed my eye is missing.
Well, it's not missing, it's
Well,
damaged.
I will attempt to just bandage it for now.
Yep.
So you want me to just make it?
Just make a medicine
basic
check, yeah. Basic medicine check.
8.
8?
It's alright. It doesn't need to be good anyway.
No,
it's just
it's
to stop it from
covered, but
bleeding
it's...
out, so.
Yeah.
By the sounds of it, we should swap characters.
It's just called vomiting time.
And if that's the least of my worries, I will head towards the wreckage.
Yep.
With as much haste as possible and try and find and locate and assist others.
Okay.
I mean, there's a noisy dwarf. That's a place to start.
Well, being what I can hear, that'd be what I'd be going for.
I mean, you walk
first.
around one chunk of rubble and some stones and stuff, and you do see him. He's crawled his way out from the back of your ship, so you can't see where he is. Dwarf.
And what is wrong with him?
He's
When do
limping.
you start?
And has a crowbar tied to one of his legs.
So yeah, he's got a makeshift
seconds
splint,
there.
but he's limping. But otherwise, he's not much worse off than you.
Okay. Would you like me to take a look at that?
Not now. There are others who we should probably help. I'm glad to see someone's alive. But you might be the faster of us too, so...
Can I see anybody else from this position?
Not from where you are, no.
No. Do I recall... do I recall the dog being below deck?
I don't remember if you actually saw him.
I did.
You saw him as you went past, but yeah, I don't think you did. No, because when you went off the side of the ship, you just climbed back onto the top and
Hey,
then jumped from there.
Warrigal, thank you very
So, yeah.
much for subscribing.
Thank you. Thanks. Thanks for joining.
Well, if...
They've subscribed for 11 months.
181 months.
181.
181 months. Thank you for 181 months with us.
Did the stream just stop?
That's-
Did the stream just shit itself, or is my phone just been going?
No, it was just taking a second to load. We're back.
Who's been subscribed for 11 months?
Warrigal.
What a goal.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you very much.
We love you.
We appreciate
I
you.
don't know that, so I will continue to search pretty much in and around the upper decks.
Yep, so you'll climb up and
the tavern.
I'll assist where I can to help
yeah.
them climb, but I will not climb.
just
with
roll
this
an
leg.
investigation with advantage.
Giggles.
They'd be like that.
So many giggles. But
11.
thank you, seriously. I like it.
11.
11? Okay. You do climb up onto the deck, or what's left of it. As up to the top layer has been crushed down, and some of it's been blasted out. And you do see a furbog walking around,
Limping.
cradling their pack, limping around.
So it would have been her left arm that was fucked up, I would like to clarify. And so she's got something bundled under her arm and she's just kind of like leaning.
And is it
Arms
like,
dangled.
Looks
is
in
your
shock.
arm like cut through, or is it just a big gouge?
It's
right
basically a
around?
massive gouge through here that's come up through part of her shoulder and her chest, and then it's gone through along her back as well. So it's like a really big like.
So someone's tried to bisect? Basically?
Yeah, tried to
is what looks
bisect
like?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Smack Glenn up for me. That's thanks enough. Okay.
Come here, Glenn.
Thanks, Warrigal.
We need one of
So,
those
in
Lego
my
bats.
medical opinion, that one is definitely worse off than that one.
Probably, yeah.
Well, I'm moving around.
I was gonna say-
here.
They're moving around, and usually people who are like the grumpiest and that are usually fine.
Okay.
It's those who are out of it and like not very responsive that are usually more of a
Seems
threat.
angry, but willing to help. But
And
angry.
If Fire doesn't find anyone straight away, she's basically just gonna like drop back down to her knees and just kind of sit there and wait because she's not gonna walk around wasting energy if she can't find anyone.
I mean, that's up to you. You have to smack Glenn around. Morgul, one.
Smack! Bam! Elbow!
He'd be like, okay, Glenn, what? BAM!
That even looked good. It was good.
All that quality. Welcome.
Allow me to help you with that.
Are you like right in front of her?
I'm approaching you.
She just looks at you.
You don't.
She's so tired.
You don't withdraw or anything like that.
She doesn't resist you.
Okay.
Probably one of those vacant faces like, I know things are going on, but I do
Her ears
not
are still
know
kind of ringing a little bit, like she's just in shock at the moment.
what's steering.
I will
Yeah.
put my hand basically on each side of the wound, so the front and the back, and
Yeah.
cast Cure Wounds, and it will basically, I suppose, weave itself together, but still leave a scar.
It's a interesting feeling the muscles and stuff stitch itself back together and
Does it
ligaments that
hurt when
rejoin.
they're pulling all back together?
Um,
I would assume so.
It's uncomfortable, but it's not like
No.
super painful.
Okay.
But
It's
yeah,
an
like
odd
it heals
feeling.
mostly, but because you had like chunks missing and stuff, it does leave it pretty.
Yeah, it's going to take.
It leaves a pretty
restoration to
Scar.
Regeneration.
Sick, bro. I mean, I'll take it. Cool
We'll
scar.
need to find a druid.
But-
She kind of just looks at you and like nods.
Yeah, that's me taking
And
that
then
today.
passes out.
She wants to pass out real bad, but she's hanging on because she's got something that she needs to protect. And she's like,
And you get maximum hit points back. 10 hit points.
champion. She still feels like shit, but thank you.
Cool.
Couldn't have rolled any better.
Very good.
And after that, I'll just go back to searching.
Go back to
the
searching?
rubble And
Okay.
try and make my way down to where the Ether Knight was.
Okay, so
Or
you're going
the
to slowly
general
try and
vicinity of
see
that
if you can,
area,
like,
yeah.
go down, look for spiders and
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute. Morgrim. You wake up half sticking out of the decking as you've gone through one of the lower decks into what essentially used to be the captain's quarters. So you're kind of stuck there, your arms are kind of pinned a little bit, and you just sort of wake up, and when you like move your head to see what's going on, a hat falls off.
Nice.
And then you'll realise you didn't see the captain wearing, but it's very clearly a captain's hat. And that's when you realise there's like bits of clothing and some of his deck and his paperwork and stuff strewn around. You've somehow ended up in his quarters.
I'll take advantage of that while I'm here.
Sweet. Starts looting the place.
Sweet.
Not
Realizes
that
they're
way.
missing the lower half of their body.
Yeah. What do you got?
Doesn't matter, I got nuked.
Still got arms.
He's gonna snoop.
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 Like Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Down
Most of the
here.
papers are like half burned or torn and shredded. There's not a lot of information, but if you can roll me an investigation,
Where's
see if you find anything.
Take a pick, really. There's so many. Do a Scooby. Investigate.
Ruh-roh.
19.
19? Okay. You spend a bit of time clawing yourself out of the hole in the ground. You're a bit scraped up, a bit scraped, a bit dinged up, but otherwise not too bad. Like you've survived worse.
You got any of those Scooby snacks?
Not any more injured than I was before the ship crashed.
Yeah, you're like, that's freaky. Like I don't feel any. Like I feel like I should have taken more damage.
I'd like
Hey,
to point out as
you
well
wanna run
that
around
we'd be
with-
looking for any
on Scooby
compartments
snacks,
that were
Robert
designed
Banks,
to survive
Rumbo?
impacts and
Yes.
stuff.
Those are the mystical Valiums.
You do find that lockbox you found last time under the desk. It's been shattered open. There's a handful of coins strewn about, not a lot. You, considering what it was, and that this is like a cruise ship or whatever, they take passengers and stuff. You would have thought more. Might have had more put there. And as you're exploring, you do find what would have been like a hidden panel has been smashed open, and an actual bigger lockbox that would have been
Ooh.
hidden from sight was inside.
Scoop dog and dog.
He's not taking money. He's not interested in
Fuck's
that.
sake. Mention Scooby once.
So other than that,
It was one time, people.
You suck one dick.
not much else. That was a weird time to pause the conversation.
We're derailing, guys.
You
Now I was going to be the problem.
Phrasing.
phrasing. You do find.
To be fair, you can't derail something or someone.
Well, it depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for like information and stuff, most of it was already pretty.
You take away your ring.
Like I said, most of the maps and ledges and stuff were wrecked. But you do find a note that would have been in that lockbox, and it basically said it's a receipt, essentially. It's basically like
For nuclear weapons?
for nuclear weapons.
Fuck's sake.
For the added danger, here's a bit extra. And it's stamped with a symbol you don't recognise.
You will take that.
Fancy.
Was that in the big lockbox?
That was in the little one, with just a handful of coins spilled out.
Is the big one locked?
It is, yes.
Smash it with that.
When I say big, I mean it's only like a little.
But it's bigger
Yeah,
than the
I'm
other
just
Bigger than the other,
comparing it in size to the other one.
Yeah.
So like the
bigger
little one would be like this, the bigger one would be like two of those.
Yeah.
25.
25?
sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Do you have a lock picking kit?
Yes.
Okay, you open it up, no problem. It's not a hefty lock, it's more just that it was hidden, and the other one was, you get the impression, was there to throw people off. Inside you do find a bunch of coins, a couple of gemstones, a fair bit of gold, actually.
Picture of his wife and kids.
You know
I hope
what?
I don't find him
It's
dead.
canon now.
No! If we find him dead,
you
I'm
do
gonna be
also
extra sad.
find
You know, to the bestest daddy
a
ever.
gold ring amongst the coins.
Is that whole phrasing thing again?
Does it look interesting?
Oh, God.
Yes.
He will take the ring and then lock the box back up and put it back.
Turns out it's one of those types of rings.
So right down you have like an unidentified ring,
And hat.
and you now have a captain's hat.
Fuck yeah!
Hopefully the captain's dead.
The rest of us losing bits, somebody else was like, hey, sweet, free hat!
Sweet coins.
To be fair, it put itself on his head while he was unconscious, so it is fated.
It
as far
chose
as
him.
He's like, I've been chosen.
The captain wasn't wearing it, so why the fuck not?
And then you stole some of his money,
I didn't
scoffed
steal
at a
his
picture
money.
of his kid and
Yeah.
wife, and then stole
Yeah.
his wedding band.
You stole this whole man's life. You stole his identity. You're an identity theft. Thief. That's a word. Shut up.
As if he could disguise himself as a bird.
I mean,
Try.
I mean,
Just tuck the ears back, put a beak on,
Paint
start
it
coring a little
different
bit.
colour.
Yeah.
okay. You roll me another investigation while you're also digging down. Are you helping with this? You're staying on deck at the moment.
Yeah, well, now that if I'm feeling it, I'll get up and I'll start walking around. I'll just follow them.
I'll help from below.
It's bad.
9.
9?
It's like your shirt.
What are we doing?
You find a few dead bodies, unfortunately. There's a few people below decks. Some of the crew, a couple of passengers and stuff who didn't make it.
Bloody deer folk, was it?
Yeah, actually.
Oh shit!
You do find the Servine with the green hood, which is now a horrible mix of green and red.
Christmas.
Unfortunately, the Dragonborn didn't make it.
And they
That's alright. As I'm walking past the Servine, I'm just like, shame.
Shame. Shame.
In that really, is
So-
it in that really posh, snooty tone?
I'm
Pretty
picturing
much.
like Hot Fuzz with
Shame.
Shame!
Loading a shotgun. Shame.
Do we find the captain?
Do
You
I
do
find the
not.
captain?
He was on the top deck, he's probably gotten launched.
Lol. Bye.
Yeet.
R.I.P.
About a K away.
Didn't even know his name, but that's alright.
Nobody asked. I had it written down and everything.
Captain Old Goat.
It was
Captain
Captain
OG.
Hawkins.
Captain
If you
OG.
really want to know, one person was working on the ship. They might know.
Is it Captain
I
Hawkins?
really don't care.
I don't remember.
I don't
What's their
know.
name?
That's the roll of history then. You don't find the captain. You
Good.
do
Got
manage to
17
get.
on the dice.
Okay, I'll tell you what it is if somebody asks you.
What is that? No. Sorry.
You do make your way to what? Yeah, there's nothing left of the hold. It was the first thing that went when the explosions and the fire went up.
Yep.
So there's not a lot aside from the first sort of deck you can sort of get to. The rest of it's either buried under rubble or it's just been shattered and thrown
So
away.
if there's no hold, if I'm near like the area or like near the hold, or whatever, does it look like the explosion may have originated from within the hold?
It's hard to tell. Roll me
Engineering.
an investigation.
Oh yeah, this has been great so far.
Add your intelligence modifier as well.
Cool, 10.
As far as you can tell, there was a bit of damage that came from below decks, and then it hit the ground. So, like, it's possible something exploded from there, or that just...
We did have holes in us during that entire firefight.
So, yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell, like, it's definitely been blasted outwards, but whether that happened when it hit the ground or happened beforehand, it's hard to tell.
I'll go find somewhere to sit if I can't find anybody else.
Out of curiosity, what were you trying to look for?
Just curious.
It's an odd thing to be curious about when people are wounded.
Well, apparently we were carrying something we shouldn't have been carrying.
Is that normal around here?
Not that normal.
She's gonna sit next to you. Just plonk herself there. She's holding her item.
Did you guys find anyone up there?
No one alive.
I'll keep looking down here.
I'm just going to take some notes for a
Okay.
report.
Fire's just like, is that the dwarf man?
Unfortunately.
Wow.
Very loud.
He has so far been the nicest out of all of us, including you.
I'm
Maybe
sorry.
not you.
Yeah.
You've been as nice as the
Flynn the
dwarf.
player's a bit of an asshole, but don't you fucking have a go at Fire. She's the sweetest little bean you'll ever meet.
Fire and Margaret have been the
Hey,
nicest.
I'm going to help
Thank you.
people, but I can still be fucking cold.
Yeah. For a one-blooded human, that's interesting.
After you sort of finish your search, you do start hearing sort of voices, people shouting each other. See, this is clearly other survivors.
Is there a way back up, like through the door, or does he have to like climb out somewhere?
You'd have to either bust down some wood or climb out somewhere, yeah.
I like to think there's one
Climb out
window,
somewhere.
glass still intact.
Just one.
His strength is like 8, so there's no busting downward.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So yeah, you find like a broken bit of the back of the ship where one of the windows or something would have been, this sort of twisted frame. You manage to sort of climb through without further damage to yourself and climb down, which is probably where you'd see a dwarf roaming around looking for people.
There'd be a quick crossbow point, a look of recognition, and then glad to see you made it.
You make me nervous with that crossbow.
How you doing?
Fine, surprisingly. He's wearing the hat, though.
So what your outfit is just sort of like dark leathers and then just like a traveling cloak, isn't it? And now he has a cool captain's hat. It's like the most oddest thing about his outfit.
I don't recall you having that hat before. I'm sure there's no injuries.
None that weren't there before the crash.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, if you do got some, there's appears to be the Order of Last Nurses alive and up top.
I don't think I want to talk to her. She scares me.
All I hear is next to it. I'm like,
Well, you look like both your legs are intact. You want to do a quick run around and see if you can't find anyone else alive?
sometimes.
Cheers, I'd much appreciate it. I'd
good,
indicate, I
sometimes.
gesture
Okay.
to the, pretty much the crowbar helping keep my leg intact right now. It's like, not as fast as I once was right now.
You weren't very fast before, to be fair.
As the crowbar steps, it takes me a while to get up the stairs. Sorry.
Sorry, you had to say it.
do you take his suggestion and go for a run around? So you go for a jog around. You do spot in the distance, sitting on a bit of the rubble. The Leonin. You would have seen her working around the tavern. She was there sort of helping out the same amount of time you were. Just sitting there, face down, just working something with her hands.
I'm facing away from the ship.
Yeah. So you can see, like, she's clearly doing something, working on something, doing something. You can't tell what it is.
He will
Furiously
approach, but
fingering
he won't say
the
anything.
needle.
I won't notice.
I mean, if you're not being stealthy, you'd probably hear the boot steps on the
He
dirt
doesn't
and
have
gravel.
boots.
Then, yeah.
I wouldn't
Maybe
hear them
not.
until close.
You hear the hat swaying in the wind.
If you just walk up, and like eventually she'll hear. She's pretty like invested in the work. You can actually see her like pulling her collar, and she's like licking part of her collar, and she notices the footsteps, and you just
The hat flailing in
Here.
the wind.
like a roar, and you feel it in your chest before you actually hear most of the noise. How close are you to me?
He wouldn't stop too close, but like not too far away. so
Would we
maybe
all
20
have heard
feet.
that roar?
Okay, you don't have to make a wisdom saving throw.
You use the daunting ruler.
Yeah.
Oh,
But then-
nice.
So she does that, and then you see her hurrying with her buttons and standing up and
He just
then facing you.
tilts his head.
They're actually pretty good pencils.
It's just you. Okay, that's fine. Just I start putting my vest on.
How loud is that roar?
Apparently, they can be heard like k's away.
They can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, you would hear that, yeah.
much limping and pain, I'm getting to a point where I can, see the source of the
It
roar.
wouldn't
and
be, like, super loud. It'd sound more like an echo from where you guys are, but yeah. You'd hear it.
So, crossbow isn't up then, but, I have hurriedly limped.
Yeah. And then you see two people.
Yeah, I start putting the vest on. You wouldn't notice most of the repairs until you look closely. I know they're there. I hate it. But I'm putting it on so at least you can't see the bloody marks on my shirt where I haven't cleaned them yet.
Yeah. So, considering her outfit and her look, and she's a little bit, damaged and bloody.
You see like a circle like that underneath her chin,
The,
which is like raw. Like skin and fur is gone.
Other than that, the vest looks almost immaculate from where you're standing.
That's fine. You can see that she looks iffy about it, so he's pointedly not looking at the vest.
Aw.
He's not as smart, but his wisdom is a bit higher. So
I'm like rubbing the black that I've got from the buttons on my breeches as well. Just many survive, did they?
a few.
Oh,
They're back on the wreckage.
fun. Is there much intact on the ship?
That depends on what.
Well, I'm gonna go look for some stuff in the wreckage.
If you want money, there's a bunch of it in the capital. I didn't touch it.
Sometimes there are more things more interesting than money.
I know.
I'm gonna go looking for. I'm looking for capacitors. I'm looking for fuses. I'm looking for resistors, shit like that. I'd probably go to the kitchen first because I knew where there was some of the
Yep.
for the sort of lighting and the coffee maker.
Okay.
I will assist them. I don't know what they're doing, but
Hey,
I feel it's important.
I'm not gonna make a
right now.
coffee.
I feel it's important to not be solo right now, so
Yeah. So you follow.
I start walking at my 35 walking speed, and then I see you
Tink,
like
tink,
and
tink,
I'm like,
tink,
okay,
tink.
yeah, okay. I slow down a little bit. Like,
Yeah. And then you come across these two sitting on what's left of the deck. There is a gap where you can literally walk onto the top deck. And
I'm looking for those specific things. Looking
Yeah.
for at least a few capacitors and resistors.
I
Cool.
will, I will actually be like, it's considering the state of it, it's probably not a good idea to be solo. I'll watch your back. I don't know what you're looking for, and quite frankly, I don't care right now. But if it's important to you, I'll help you find it.
Just electronical components, really?
That's not my field, but I'll keep your back watched.
Isn't most people's, is it?
I don't know.
That sense you had the entire time you were on your ship's gone.
Yeah.
There is nothing electrical running here.
I get that.
You survival or investigation. Probably an investigation, then a survival. Let's see what you how much you can sort of recover.
I'd help, but I'm pretty sure Margaret has no idea what you're on
Is this
about.
what you're looking for? Breaks it, trying to rip it off. Yep.
Is this what you're
The
looking
rest
for?
of the wreckage starts shifting because you've just taken out one of the main pillars.
Nat 1 on the investigation.
Okay.
You do what we all just drink, Margaret.
It's a 4. I've done horrible.
Going down
I've got no good.
into the kitchen area, because you knew where you wanted to start anyway.
Yes.
You go down to the kitchen area. You're a little bit distracted by the bodies, some of which you had been working with over the last couple of days,
Yeah, true.
including the dragonborn and stuff, so you're a little bit put off.
I will poke the bodies with the crossbow, see if I can't get a reaction. Out of the bodies, not them.
Check it out!
What do you think?
What do you think?
Look what happens when I press on this bit! Look, it twitches!
Respectfully, you do poke them.
You know, just trying to see if there are any survivors, but, you know...
And
you know,
they're dead asleep.
No,
I poke and have a listen, and if I
no
don't know
staring,
anything-
no nothing.
And if I find any fuses, I know not to grab them with my bare hands.
Why don't you just
Yeah.
touch your
I thought you had
hands
lion
to a part
hands.
of their body so that like, back of your hand to feel their skin or scales to see if they're warm? Because if they're not warm, they're obviously not alive.
I also have a busted leg, it's hard for me to bend down.
You're short.
If it's recent too, the bodies will still withhold a certain amount of warmth.
This is true.
It's a rubber band or something.
You're a rubber band.
Do you know how to insult people
I think.
properly?
Yes, and we choose not to.
You're
Thank you. I'm glad you noticed.
If we insulted people properly, we'd just be being mean.
Taking note.
You're right, but what if some people
Yeah,
find
that's
being called a rubber band mean?
What are you, Australian
That'd
internet?
just be
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you find a couple of bits and pieces, but not a lot of really useful stuff.
2 capacitors and a resistor.
Sure.
Cool.
I will allow it.
And I find no one alive.
Find no one alive.
Do I find the deer?
You do, yeah.
I am going to search them because they were suspicious.
Suspicious.
So yeah, there'd definitely be a groan as I, you know, come lower.
that kind of
Do we?
If he's intentionally making it loud like that, then yeah.
Would we hear it from up top?
I mean, I know what my injury is out of character, so probably.
That doesn't sound good.
Out of curiosity, has that knight been found?
Didn't he fly off of the ship?
I was going to say, do you want to have a look for them?
I'm assuming he flew off of the ship.
I know where they went. They went down
Yeah.
to do their own thing.
I heard his.
Something in your ears, Robert? It was your groaning, I think.
I heard him.
Somewhat.
I seen him jump off, ignite his pack, and take off. I didn't. Hear
You
it.
saw it, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear him come back.
No.
He said he was going to check on things below decks, though.
No, he said he was going to check on things below.
I think like on.
He said he would deal with things below. You guys deal
People
with.
of the ship.
You guys deal with what's on deck. He would, protect the passengers. And he would deal with what's below.
He's the culprit. Find him.
I mean, Margaret was going to suggest that anyway.
Fire's not
So-
here, so.
You haven't seen him since then.
It's ironic that he disappears and then everything blows up.
Is it?
Red herring.
If you say so.
Coincidence? I think not.
Coinky dink.
Wink-a-dink.
Or is it a red herring?
Malgrim is suspicious. It's
Um,
probably a red herring, but Malgrim is suspicious.
You, aside from a handful of coins,
I guess I don't care
there's
about-
there's no
Nickname
ID.
The academy was
No
Golden
ID,
Fish.
personal form of identification. They had just like a dirk, a little dagger, just in a sheath on them. It's not uncommon to see people wearing.
I'll
weapons.
check the dagger quickly for Margaret.
And aside
check on
from some of
blade
the
and
basic leather armor and the green cloak, there's nothing really else special about them.
stuff. All that suspicious behaviour for nothing.
Did they have antlers?
They might have just been nervous flies.
I can't remember. Was it male or female?
I
think it was female, so no.
I mean, depends on the season and breed.
Well, yeah, no. We'll just go with no.
Like, female reindeer will grow antlers in the winter, so they can dig for food.
And protect their babies.
Yeah, so all those 7 reindeer plus...
You know what? It's
I'll
winter,
protect
so
your
sure,
babies.
they had horns.
Are they broken?
Yes, I am taking them.
That's
One of them is
exactly
still
what
attached, one of them is broken off.
One of them was attached.
What?
Okay.
Why did you look at me when you said that? Oh, Jesus fuck.
Okay, you take,
You
I'm
give
just
us-
shooting
you give us a
Leona.
corpse.
yeah.
Look,
Oh, fuck.
I'm a smith. Those will make great knife handles.
He's got a point.
Not,
I want to be mad.
not yet. I have to make the point first.
I want to
Oh,
be
that
mad.
was a knife one. Oh,
Really walking the edge there.
yeah.
I was
I'll
pretty
cut
sure.
you.
Moving on.
That was a very sharp retort.
Cutting edge joke right there. It's never gonna end.
Never.
You're being awfully blunt there.
Oh,
Let's put a sheath on it.
oh. Fuck's sake.
Anyway.
Temper it, guys, temper it.
Tempered.
I mean,
Why
did it take
I'll
me
have to
so
quench
long?
it first.
Graham was like, shoot me now. Embrace the puns, man.
Shiv me now.
Shiv me.
I can shift clear.
look, we just need to hammer
Yes.
this out.
I was elected to lead.
Anyway.
And on that note, what are you guys doing?
I made my way up to the.
I've
to
now got
the
Atlas.
deck
I'm gonna
where
go.
everyone else is.
Yeah, I'm
Upstairs.
still following them. I'm gonna.
I just had an idea.
Oh, whoa.
Is it Atlas? Because I
Do
have
it.
those.
Advantage on hearing and smell.
Okay.
He can use that to find people if they're still alive.
By their
Okay.
breath.
Roll
And whether
perception
they've shat their pants.
with advantage.
Well, that's fucking everyone, man. All the people that are I'm sorry.
Except Margaret.
No.
As far as you can tell, only the people, which is everyone at the table, on the deck with you, are the only people you can hear that are still alive.
Fucking coinky.
I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Ooh.
And one of them, while being alive, has actually shat their pants.
We
Which
don't
one?
know which one.
Investigate.
I mean, if it smells like bricks, that was probably Margaret. You know, sons of stone.
I think I'll refrain from investigating further.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what? I don't want to know anymore.
I've gotten all the information I need
Alright,
to
so
know.
you write down your notes and stuff, and now, yeah, everyone's sort of gathered on the deck.
While I'm doing that, do I recall seeing a town or settlement when we were flying? When I was on the deck? Nearby at all?
Roll. No.
No?
No.
Roll no.
Roll no. I was going to say roll a history, but
Roll a d4.
from where you came
DC
from,
is 20.
the amount of time you were on the deck, you would have seen the forest below,
Odds and even
and then
hard
the
nose.
fields and stuff. That's probably about all you've ever seen.
Well, in that case, I'm
Also,
going to start
no.
assembling what I can to make a fire and stuff to try and rest and recover.
Do I know if there'd be a town nearby?
Roll history.
While that's happening, Fire is just like very carefully checking over her items. She's checking
Okay.
for any cracks or any signs that it
Are you
is damaged.
taking it out? Or are you
She's,
gonna-
she's just like off to the side, doing it by herself.
There is a couple of very concerning cracks on the surface.
Great.
8.
8.
Is it an egg?
Is it?
You
I
recall
have no idea.
Cool.
the sort of direction you were going in, and you're like, I'm pretty sure there are towns out that way, but it could be Southmore. No, wait. Or is that Northmore? No,
I haven't
wait.
been here since the war.
Which way
was
is
south?
north?
No, the ruins were south. Yeah. You can't quite place it.
I haven't been here since the war. Where is things?
There is things.
Does the magic feel damage?
No. You can sort of, like, placing your hand on stuff, you can feel the heat.
Okay.
It definitely feels like a movement or like a pulsing thing. It's just
Okay.
concerning, but it still
Okay.
seems to be alive.
She's gonna put it back in her pack, and then she's gonna like cradle that pack against her chest wherever she walks around.
Yep. Cool.
Is your little box dude okay?
That is. After everything's calmed down, I will check the box. Is it okay? What's in the box?
A cabbage leaf muncher. That's all I know. Yeah.
You're like,
It's another damn beetle.
I hate beetles.
it's alive. Oh, I hate beetles.
I don't. Look, I love the Beatles.
Loves the beetles.
Good morning, Kiwi.
The band as well as the creature.
The creature more than the band, but
Welcome back. Who are we welcoming back?
Kiwi.
Kiwi, welcome back.
Hey!
Go Val, there's kiwis. Go welcome. You're welcome?
That hurts. Yeah, you find several pieces of wood in the vicinity to easily make a fire with.
Yep.
It's almost like the thing we
really
love.
though? Do we not already have fire everywhere else?
I'm bringing it away from the crash site. I'm trying to make a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was
So
like,
you do find some bits of wood and stuff from the lower decks that it's just debris and shrapnel stuff, so non-treated stuff. So you can easily set it up.
Any
Fine.
sail I can find and make it like a blanket.
There is sail fucking everywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's
go
all tattered and torn,
Sail.
but there are bits
I
everywhere.
use my
My
claws
mind
to.
went to the
cut
exact
it.
same place.
So, seeing everybody setting up camp, I am going to ask, so how desperate are people feeling? Because there are dead gnolls.
I
Those
don't-
taste funny.
I think I've tried those before.
Right, and I go and grab one of the gnolls and bring him over and start butchering it.
They were wolves, actually, by the way.
Yeah.
There
We're both. There were gnolls. There was a wolf, there were gnolls, and there were nugbears.
I've
Nugbears!
never even been to a normal butcher's, let alone
Bugbear.
just seen someone butcher someone in the dirt there.
I mean, would you like some war stories? Because we've done this in the war.
No, that's all right. Thanks. Yeah, thank you.
Are you okay, by the way? Didn't see you on the ship immediately when we...
It's a good question. How you feeling?
Chin hurts. Yes.
Could tell.
My leg hurts.
Looks painful. Yes.
My shoulder hurts, but she helped me fix it right up. Feels a little bit stiff and sore, but look, it's a cool scar now. And she like just drops like some of the armor just to show us like this massive scar now there. How cool is that?
Oh, we swapping scar stories, are we?
Only if it's in good places. I don't want any weird places.
Oh no, and he just kind of puts the chainmail down. You can see some old scars sitting there.
I guess we are talking war scores, war scores. I had a stroke.
Don't worry. I fuck up my comment all the time.
I knew what to try to say.
I mean, this one happened after my helmet got knocked off, and then a guy tried to put a sword in me.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
I mean, it was a war.
How many wars have you been in?
Just the one.
How long ago?
That was,
So,
I think, 100
In the
years
forest
ago?
or in the field?
How old are you?
180.
Yeah, close to the
That's
forest.
old.
You can
It's
see
not.
it in the distance.
Sorry, to me
Now
it
that the
is.
sun's coming
I
up.
don't know any differently.
You
I
just
think-
don't live a long time.
I think you're... Well, thanks for assuming, but... I just don't think I've met anyone as old as you are.
Probably not. How many old worlders have you seen?
Not
So
many,
the
to be
forest
fair.
would be behind us then, yes?
I guess.
So, where are you from?
I mean, that the back
All
of the ship
over.
is pointing in that general direction.
over.
I
No,
don't think I've
You
seen.
said we came
because
over
the
the mountain.
What is
Yeah.
your type?
the ship had
forest and the
turned.
I'm a dwarf.
Mine
They're
got hooked.
Leoninin.
And then it dropped.
You are.
You mean Leonin? We went through this last time.
Yeah, and you're a.
So the
Furball.
forest is off.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've met any of those.
You kind of see her just like stammer for a bit, and she's like,
Yes.
Because we came over the mountain.
"We're
And
a
the
rarer
forest
If you were-
kind. We don't usually make ourselves known."
Oh, like dwarves and elves and humans sometimes.
Shit
Well,
is
to
now
be
like
fair,
this.
I've seen more of your kind and her kind, and definitely her kind. Not so much of their kind.
You wouldn't have
You
seen,
ain't
very
seen
many
the
of my
boppies.
kind.
Oh, you never know. I've seen a few roaming. You see a few in the shadows.
I mean, the boppies.
Yeah, it's one of my first times. Not met one before.
I like to think that Morgrim, like when he hears you talking about buppies, just looks up and like waves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just kind of.
So, how'd you all fare in that battle we had?
I mean, I showed you.
Wasn't that the crash though?
Oh, you mean the fight?
Yeah.
I was fine most of the time. I just wish I could have hit things more. I kept missing.
You're rusty, are you?
It must be.
It happens, especially if you don't... I mean, the reflexes are there, but the aim is gone. It comes back.
We'll have to do some practice, I'm sure.
Hey. We can set up some targets later and have a bit of a competition. I find that's the best way to get better.
Much later. Let's focus on getting out of here first.
Well, I believe immediate danger's gone. I mean, we're not dead yet. We will probably still have to put up watch. This is the wilderness.
Also pretty tired, and I've got something I need to take care of first. So maybe, definitely later. I'll hold you to
yeah,
next time.
say no more. Say no. He's assuming it is something else.
Oh my god, I don't know what he's assuming.
When you're like, I've got something to take care of, he's like, must be women's things or
Oh,
something.
Jesus, fuck.
He doesn't know. He don't. He don't.
She kind of just looks at you weirdly, like she's like,
No, take all the time you need. I don't need to know. You just take your time.
"Are you alright?"
I'm fantastic. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Did he hit
I'll
his
grab a
head?
burning stick.
No, it was the
while
leg.
This is happening.
Is your brain in your leg?
No,
Oh,
I'll make a break for the cat.
you definitely haven't seen me.
I'm gonna go
Seen
see
many
if
of my kind before then.
well, everyone's different.
I'm now going to notice you just. I'm assuming some sort of 1,000-yard stare at this time. Just
I
you hear
said
the
that I had
conversation,
something
just not
else to
hearing
deal.
it.
She's trying to justify. She's like, I had something else to deal with, and then he got all weird about it.
I'll take my time getting through
Brains
it.
are usually in the head.
They are.
Even
Are
if I
you
have to
doing
use
okay?
Bits of timber and whatever as makeshift leaves.
Did your brains fall into your feet?
Nope. I mean, to be fair, if my brains did fall in my feet, it still wouldn't be that great a distance from the head. Not as bad as if your brains fell into your feet.
That's true. I'd rather not lose my brains from my head. I'd like them to stay up here.
Now you go take care of your business, and we'll be right here.
Yeah, roll
Are you walking off?
No,
investigation.
I'm staying by the fire.
Okay,
Yeah.
she's just gonna like shuffle awkwardly away and just be like, just put your
I'm
wrist.
in the dirt. I've got like 25 feet of sail.
You was like on the ground watching this.
He's wrapped himself up like a burrito.
Does she have like the really like dilated pupils and she's just like,
Well, they're like.
aww.
And I'm probably cracking open an old ribcage.
It's probably about this
I'll
point
eat-
you notice
I'll eat.
the human is missing.
I want it handed to me cooked. I don't want to watch
We
you
all
cook it,
notice?
anything like that.
Anyone who like looking around, you'd be like, you can
Well,
see the
Fire would be looking around now because she's
Yeah.
done with this.
Warrigal, the gnolls and stuff were attacking the airship before it crashed.
Before it crashed and we got fucked over.
And I didn't do it sneakily or whatever. I literally
Just
grabbed
walked
the-
away
grabbed the burning
mid-conversation.
stick and walked off. Right.
So we'd be
that's
able
fine.
to see the burning stick in the distance.
not
It's like,
now.
Can I see if I can find any tracks from them?
Are we missing someone?
I mean, looking around, if you
That was a 19, by the way.
investigation, okay.
No.
You do find one. It's a bit tattered on one side, but serviceable.
Yep. All right. Cool.
You would see, the time you're looking for the tracks, you sort of see him headed back towards the ship. And then you see a little bit of light bobbing up and down inside the wreck. So you go, oh, okay. That one's moving. Someone said.
She's there.
I don't
Fire's
think we
gonna
need
go over
to
to
get like movements of
Yep.
butchering.
So
Just in
as
case
you
as well,
climb back down,
big
you meet,
vegan or anything watching
Yeah.
this.
vegetarians.
as you climb back out, you
Fantasy
meet
butcher.
Fire halfway.
It's similar
She's
to
just carrying.
cutting up.
So, nothing to worry about. Just grabbing one of these.
What is it?
It's a map.
Oh.
You have a map?
I do now.
She's just gonna trundle back and follow you now.
You guys want to try some bacon?
So what?
No bacon.
No
bacon.
bacon. Oh,
I would like some happy bacon. Yes, please, no. Bacon?
bacon.
Why is that not a thing already?
You want to character? Have some bacon.
So my best educated guess, do I want to roll for it and you can kind of point roughly where we are?
It's a little bit chewy, but I like it.
Survival?
Roll survival.
She loves meat. You can see that as soon as she puts it in her mouth.
20.
Is that when the people's dialect just...
Yep.
Just well, considering
I don't want to know where it
that's
came
around
from. No, this
left in
panic
there.
to plate bullshit.
You were originally
Me
meant
is
to
meat.
Yep.
use
Road
efforts
is
and
road.
detour somewhere,
I
so
get
your
it
best
from
bet is
another
somewhere
guild.
around just past the wilds, because you can see them in the distance.
I go to the
So you
supermarket
imagine
when
radius.
no animals have to suffer.
So from where we're standing, can I see the...
You see Fire
Fires
just
or
kind of like
anything?
huddle up closer to the
Or-
fire. To the
So
point where
it
she's
might
not
be
careful, she may
ocean
burn
on the
herself,
horizon.
but she kind of just like
Um,
shuffles to the side,
this-
so like
this
half of her is
isn't to
getting
scale,
warm,
this is
the
a
side's
much
freezing,
bigger area
and
to
every so
look
often she'll just like
So
shuffle to the
from
side.
where you
just
are,
like-
no.
Nope. So I'm going to say we're smack dab towards the mill more then.
I say to you, you can lean up against me if you want.
Educated guess.
I appreciate it, but you look quite
Nice
comfortable.
now.
I'm just
And
laying
this
down,
is quite heavy.
so you can just lean against me
Oh
and
my
then
god.
face the fire.
Does anyone want liver slices?
Fire is going to look at you and just be like, no, and then shuffle back and lean
Can
against the
I
Leon.
show it to the camera?
What?
Cute. Did you draw that just now?
See if that comes up.
Hang on, it's loading.
Because this is
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Morgan wearing his new pirate hat. His new captain's hat.
Cute. Yeah, that comes up great. Yeah, cute.
It's fucking amazing.
I love it.
What
She offers, but then doesn't care. Like, doesn't seem to care if you say no.
Would I know?
No,
that
no.
these
As
are,
soon as
like,
they offered
towns?
liver, she's like,
They
no,
see-
shuffled back and leaned against you.
You're
You're not sure if they're
Minutes,
towns or
fire's
settlements.
passed out.
There's another flap of the sail.
Stop!
Post.
She just throws
Stop,
it
it's so
over your
cute.
shoulders.
She just kind of like nestles into it, and then within minutes, Fire is just passed out of sleep.
Does anyone want a bit of heart? Never mind.
What?
Gay.
I mean, surely you done. Yeah, come on.
So good boy. Would you like some heart?
The look on his expression was like, what?
No. I'm fine.
Does anyone do alchemy? I can save the intestines and stomach.
Keep that over there, but I'll just grab it whenever I need it.
You could wrap the heart in the intestines. just
What
like
do you
preserve it.
snore?
No, if she does, it's like a very like it's just a very very tiny sleeper.
She's asleep. I'll be quieter then.
Do you want some heart?
Would you like some grilled heart? Would you like some grilled heart? Know what? You there, human. Would you like some grilled heart?
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I'll eat this twig.
And yeah, I try not to waste any of the body.
I'm going to sleep as well.
Sleepy time junction.
And yeah, at some point I will go to sleep.
So I grabbed this big piece of sail. Like, I did cut it from an even bigger part, but
Yep.
it was just so I could, like, fold a bit up, have a pillow,
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
like, a couple rows around me, and I've got one that I threw over Fire as well.
I would like to, as much as I could, be the last one to
I'm
sleep,
your
just so I can
geese.
keep watch.
Margaret was staying up.
I
He
tell
was
you,
easily the least injured, so
take a nap. I'll take first watch. It's harder for me to put my armor back on, so I'll get you when I. Would you like a Persepi?
Yes, please.
Well, I rolled a 17.
20.
I like that.
Before I go to sleep, my
Yeah,
crossbow
I
is still in
heard
working condition.
this.
What's that?
Before I go to sleep, the crossbow is still in working condition.
The crossbow.
Crossbows.
Your
like-
crossbows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still pretty working condition. You would have at least unclasped them.
Yeah.
Put them away before you abandoned ship.
Yeah, I just want
So
to
aside
make
from
sure
some,
the,
like-
the impact and the tumbling.
Aside
and
from some
whatever
like scuff marks and scrapes on the arms and on the grips, they're pretty well. Still functional, yeah. I say if you still want to do the thing you were talking about before, you can. Now would be the time to do it while everyone's sleeping.
Secretive thing.
Yeah, actually, I will.
And you just kind of like look at them like, bit scuff damage. You go looking for some replacement bits.
Yeah, go looking for a decent piece of wood and a decent piece of steel
Piece
from one
of
of the
chain
chains,
stuff, yeah.
anchor chains or something.
Can I attach the antlers to the crossbow?
Yes, you can.
Horned bow.
You can do that.
I'm gonna do that. I'm adorn my crossbow with those antlers.
That's wild.
That's his sights.
That's kind of epic. Just have them like overlap a little bit so it makes like this little aiming spot in the middle.
Oh hell yeah.
That's so cool.
Also, being a smith, would I be able to make... I know this is going to be using some unusual materials, but a walking stick or a crutch out of the remains of the ganole?
It just seems like your kind of character. Though.
I
It doesn't
mean-
seem out of the abnormal.
Probably. They're pretty tall, so you'd probably be able to get like a thigh bone or something that's quite long and use that as the top bit. And
Because I'm going to need some walking help.
probably, yeah.
you could just attach
You
some
can do that.
handles to the fin
Thinking
and
about
just
the-
rest your arms over the balls on the top.
Yeah. Like, You think about how long the femur of a knoll would be compared to your height?
They're still both medium creatures, though.
Hey, technicality.
Technicality.
Yeah, but also walking sticks need to be at a certain like hip height there too. So if it's a decent hip height, you're good. Otherwise, you can hurt your back or your hips or your knees.
Yeah, but if you're trying to avoid stepping on the leg entirely, you're going to want crutches.
Crutch, yeah.
Cool. What was your perception, by the way?
Dirty 20.
Day 20? Okay. Aside from this one rooting around the wreckage and coming back with a couple of little bits of scrap, nothing else really exciting sort of happens.
So yeah, I get them. I get this one up a little bit later, and I go to sleep.
Yep.
Probably after doing my work.
Hey.
Cool. Roll me a Pacific.
You just
He's
seen it?
not going to
Grampy Flynn.
Grampy
Flynn, come on.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, it's because my character fell
You roll-
asleep. I'm known in my friends group to be the
Oh,
one who
advantage
falls asleep
then?
first.
Yeah?
I'm the grandpa of the
18.
group. Just calling me out.
I like that.
For my new friend, don't start calling me that.
Yeah, nothing
Just
Hello,
calling you
Lulu.
all Grand People.
really happens.
Lulu Balloona.
That's good.
It's a quiet night.
Lulu
You
Bella
don't really
Luna.
hear anything. The fires die down and it's a bit
Bella.
smoky.
Luna.
It's Lulu Bella Luna, but just call them Luna.
Luna?
Luna.
Yeah. I was going to say morning comes around, but it was already morning. So, you know, midday comes around
Hell yeah.
and you all wake up.
That's the fresh morning for me.
You all get your long rest so you can recover your hit points.
I choose to sleep in
Is that
because the
someone
sun's
close to
out.
R2D2?
Yeah.
I love it.
That was perfect. What the hell?
Do it again. Oh no.
You went out as Pokemon friend.
Yeah.
Giving us all the cute nicknames. Thank you.
I love Luna. It is a great name.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the long rest.
Yeah. Feel
I
great.
mean, it's the least I can do after I threw you guys out of an airship.
We only waited 2 weeks for a long rest, but we're happy that it's here. We're happy it's here.
Cool. So morning comes around and, well, sorry, midday. The end of your long rest
morning.
comes around.
It's morning now. That's fine. That's
Morning.
chill.
Morning, midday.
And yeah, it's aside from a bit of smoke coming from the wreckage, it's rather quiet. It's cold. It's a winter's day. It's windy and cold on the plains, but otherwise, it's fine.
It sucks for you guys.
I feel fine.
Especially those without fur.
Huddles into trench coat.
I second that.
Yeah.
To be fair-
Just literally like
It's
this,
fine
just like,
that
I'm
wolf
fine
fight.
now. As long as I don't move for good.
That's true. It is true.
I don't.
It's like,
Snuggles
if you
into
could find that
fear.
wolf that you guys killed, you'd be able to have a nice fur coat.
We're going on a walk.
We got some null coat.
That's true.
Oh no, he took it from.
Yeah,
Tris-
but Noel's
Tristan-
fur
Tristan
isn't
did it.
multi-layered like a wolf's fur.
It'd also be a lot rougher fibre.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the hyenas that have rougher fur, don't they?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
more
but
like
just-
wiry.
It's
Yeah.
just you're keeping that on the outside of that.
You don't want to turn it inside. That's
Anyway, I think we've butchered enough dead bodies already.
Yes.
Have we though?
What do you guys
Waste
do?
not
Never
whatnot.
butcher too many dead bodies.
I'm doing not much. I'm still sort of
We're just
huddled
huddled.
up.
We're just huddled. She's just holding her item and just like huddling and just like watching people. She.
It's like, are you awake? Yeah. Are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we get up?
Nah.
That's probably the exact
not
opposite
yet.
that goes down. Just like nah. Opens up the blanket. Too cold. Nope. No, we're gonna wait.
It's
Also,
midday.
I would
Still
like
cold.
to point out that when Malgrim sleeps, he kind of curls himself up as much as possible and then puts his tail around it. where his
Like a
face and his
Cinnabon.
nose is.
A little Cinnabon.
He
Oh.
is a Cinnabon.
Oh,
So yeah, at some point, you know, the trench coat's going to hit the ground as I go to put the chainmail
that's
back
adorable.
Yep.
on. So there's going to be a lot of jingle jangle in a second.
That's probably
He's a cinnamon roll.
when you
with
discover
an
you can't
X on
remove
his
the
Yes.
the arm of your
Yeah,
leg.
Sinner man. Wait, are you de-armoring yourself?
No, he's re-armoring himself.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I see this.
This looks troublesome for you.
Yeah.
I'll go over there.
Like, his leg's pretty bloodied around the
Yeah.
the shin guard, but now he's like, don't know if I can take this off.
I give it a couple of exploratory tugs and then just like...
Who looks like the strongest one here? Probably that one, right?
No.
No, like looks.
No.
We're two people huddled up in blankets looking like the smallest people in the world. We don't look strong right now, we look cold.
You have the shortest.
It's hard
dog
to
ever.
tell
I
under
am,
the
yeah.
equipment for the good boy, TM.
That is not your character.
Stocky but not too big, wiry. Dwarf is probably the most solid person there. So
Especially
probably you.
since I'm doing armory things, I'd probably, shirt off, bulging.
Yes, just a couple of
muscles.
exploratory tugs. Yes, we understand the.
Alright,
Yes.
I'll kneel down and I'll just have a look to the side of the leg and be like, pull it out. You'll be alright.
Should be right.
I'm sorry, what?
Pull it out.
I'm pretty sure this is the only thing keeping my leg intact.
You see, just from the thing, just a face goes, come on,
Daryl,
pull it out.
are there any like, small pieces of wood that could reasonably fit in a
Shit.
mouth?
I mean, yeah.
He offers one to the dwarf.
Yeah, maybe bite down on this.
Bulging.
After a few exploratory tugs, that's a bit worrisome.
You worry about the ship in your leg, I'll worry about the bleeding. Now pull it out.
Yeah, that tracks, yeah.
I take a couple of deep breaths and just put it in and hold it. Indicating the bit of wood.
Stop it.
Now we're all thinking it.
What's he holding?
The wood.
The bit of wood. Like
You had
hold,
it- you
hold
had
it
the
so he
wood
can't
things to bite
bite
on.
down. Like you can't.
And yeah, I open my mouth.
Oh, okay. So he's basically turning you into a pony now.
You know what, fuck it, we're going with that. And then, yeah, with
They were all
all
being
my,
subtle and giggles. He's like, "Oh, so you're a pony now?"
with all my might, I tear the shin guard out of my shin.
And I just go like that and cast
just
cure and
Cure it. Yeah.
But
It still hurts like hell. Especially since it
Because you're on full health anyway, it just heals it. But
yeah.
You still
It hurts
missing a
like hell, but
chunk
then it
from
starts
your
healing like, oh god, and then you feel it knitting back together, and it's not too bad.
That never feels comfortable.
you just hear fire, just like feels weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's
This
when
isn't
you
the first time.
that's when you notice there's like a chunk of your leg missing, where there's a bit of debris stuck in it, and yeah, the muscle knits itself together as best as it can, but it's never going to be like
It's
as good as new.
Yeah, it would need greater restoration to be fully repaired, but you can use it without issue.
Ouchies.
Yes, Loon. Owl is correct.
Also, everything is an innuendo.
Yeah, well, if you innuendo hard enough.
Yeah, innuendo.
So, I'm gonna start stoking the embers of the fire, try and get it up, because I'm gonna clean off the shin guard.
Clean it off.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I walk
can bring a
away and
better,
I'm like, you're
Joke
welcome.
game next time.
Now that that's over and done with, Malgrim would like to start looking around for sources of water.
Okay.
I guess
Are
we're
you
gonna
searching
get out of
the wreckage, or are you just wandering around?
little cuddle puddle.
Fire's just like, you first.
Using his nose. to dogs and
Only if you
cats
do it
can
first.
smell water.
I'm quite comfortable.
Yeah. So
It
roll me a
looks
survival.
like they're moving away from here and
Well,
doing things. I don't
well-
know what the plan is. We're sort of survivors of an airship crash.
You see Fire just kind of just like groan, just like, right, I'll get up. And then she like gets up and she's still cradling her little satchel with her and she gets up and she just flops the warm blanket back on you. You can have that back, thank you. Many thank yous.
So, you're healed, you're healed.
I feel
I'll
good.
walk over to you and I'll ask you how your chins look on this morning.
I honestly wouldn't waste it. It's fine.
Not on the hair of her chinny chin chin.
Her chinny chin chin don't got hair no more! Look, I just had to rip my new shin off.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna make all the nasty jokes.
I shoo you away. but I do see that you had a map. Did I? Or are you hiding it?
No, I wasn't hiding it.
Okay.
In fact, they were using it last night. Like,
You know where we are then.
No. It's approximate location anyway.
You know where we're heading. What are we going to do?
I suggest we head north.
And as she's talking like this, she's actually making out of the whole 25-foot thing of sail. She's gonna make a little backpack.
Okay, so you're like half just hand stitching.
I'm
while
not
you're talking.
stitching. I'm not stitching.
No?
I'm doing folding.
Doing the folding stuff. Yeah.
Origami.
Yeah.
You're doing origami.
Yes.
Incredible.
I've folded so many things out of fabrics, it's crazy. So I'm just making a bag.
That's some first aid shit right there.
I don't need a bag. Really, I've got no stuff. But I just want to carry the sail
Yeah.
easily.
Yep.
I
Made
know,
a
exactly.
backpack out of a sail for the sail.
That goblin mini will be huge.
You should have just put it in my bag, you know.
It's fine.
You can have it.
It's fine.
Out of
I've done this
curiosity,
now.
Is there anything
I've done it now!
plains? So are there any rocky outcrops or dead trees or something that are really tall?
There is some rocky outcrops and stuff not far from the actual wreckage itself. You can climb up.
Yes.
Actually, that's what you want to do. You didn't you couldn't smell or detect any immediate vicinity bodies of water.
Yes, but the rocky outcrop could help with that and also getting bearings.
Yeah.
You want an acrobatics?
Yes. No. Yeah, climbing is athletics.
Yes.
Oh no.
From my best educated guess,
Neato.
That is
we are around
minus
here
1,
somewhere.
So 12.
So if we head
12?
north, we'll either come
It's enough
across
to get up there.
the outpost or the settlement.
Has fire been to that
Kingdom
settlement?
side. Yeah.
Yes.
Roll me
So we can see that forest.
The
Just on the
forest is
horizon.
on.
Oh, that
The
is.
forest is on our
That's
right.
cocked.
You
then
said.
re-roll it.
Yeah.
The
I,
ship
just,
is
I need
there.
to
If
prove
you're
it's on
aligned-
first.
That's cocked.
It's cocked.
It's
I
cocked.
can see it from here. It's cocked.
If you're aligned with the
Fucking shit.
direction the ship is facing, off to the right, right in the distance, you can just make out where the tree line would be.
I only got a 6.
The jaded wilds.
So if we keep the forest on our left and head north, we'll come across that or that.
It's midday.
It's
I
about
need you
midday.
to send me a picture of this too.
Yeah. So you
So-
can upload it. I will do that tonight. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I can put it on the Facebook and I can put it on the stream.
Far. Can't help. I'm not the best at wilderness and stuff. With the sun where it is, I can't really tell you which direction's which.
Forest is that way. Forest is usually north, unless you're in the north, in which case the forest is south.
That is a very confusing way of going about it.
We
It's the way we
departed
remembered
from
it 100 years ago.
this one or this one?
That one.
We departed from here, going this way, but we're on a southward trajectory. So we're definitely in this area somewhere.
I mean, it couldn't hurt to follow the tree line.
If the tree line's still there. Is the tree line still there? It's been a while.
Can we see the tree line?
The tree line is
It's
on
it's just on the
yeah,
horizon.
it's
but
on
yes.
the horizon.
Can I see
Is that new growth or old growth? I don't know.
It's.
You would know. Most of you would know actually. That whole area is known as the Jaded Wilds. The foresty area is pretty untamed wilderness. Generally seems a bad idea to go venturing through there without some sort of protection or transport.
This isn't probably going to work very well, but
can
hold
I
that
see
up in front of yourself.
the fang or whatever it's called?
The fang, no, that's way too far away.
I can't see it. You've already asked.
I've already asked all these questions.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah,
It's
Off
a bit
to your
far
left a
away,
bit.
so yeah, it'd be better when we
Sorry,
get
to your right. And now forwards a bit.
That's
Yeah.
as far as I can go. We will, on the break, I'll see if I can't re-download this and upload it, so you guys will have a picture of it when we come back from the break. Speaking of which, what is it?
8:30.
8:30. Okay, no, we still got a bit of time. So, yes, that is the map we are working from. We'll upload a digital picture for everyone.
So I say to you, like, if you know which way we're going, I'll follow you.
Would we mind going a little bit slower than usual? As you know, I got less leg than I used to.
I'm more than happy to work with you.
That'd be wonderful.
And she will literally just like trail beside you. Doesn't matter how
I
fast or
think we
slow
all
you go.
will.
If there's enough rope around and like something that you could fashion into a sort of sled, Nagrim could just pull you.
How many dwarves have you met? You realize we're a proud people here. I can walk, I will walk.
Oh, I get the pulling now.
It's all good.
I'll start walking.
I mean, Nagrim is not down
La,
there.
la,
He's
la, la, la,
up
la,
on
la.
a rocky outcrop, so you're welcome to try and reach him if you want.
I start walking, but I don't just walk off. I kind of like dawdle off.
Yeah.
And yeah, after getting all my things together and taking... How long is it? Like 5 minutes to put on chainmail?
Something like that. 5-10 minutes.
If it's a medium, it's 5 minutes.
It's not.
You climbed up this rocky
Instead.
outcropping, climbed up onto the tallest thing you could find. What are you looking for?
Any landmarks or any smoke from possible settlements and stuff?
Landmarks, land sharks.
There is.
don't
You
find
don't see
bullets.
smoke from settlements, but you do see smoke off to the west,
So back towards the forest.
back towards the forest.
Yep.
To the opposite direction, you sort of see maybe what could be a smaller forest in the distance, like right as far as you can sort of see.
Was that to the east?
To the east, yeah. That's about it. The rest is all plains, canyons, and so forth.
Fair enough. He will jog to catch up and then relay the information about the smoke.
An adjustment to Margrath's armor, the shin pad is now tied to the outside of the boot
Yeah.
instead of being tucked under.
Makes sense. Does make sense. Well. So you'll follow?
Yep.
You're
Using
gonna
my
head north?
fancy new cane.
So
Yeah.
Be my bone.
Now you guys would see he's using a femur bone as a walking stick.
So best bet is at least a few days travel north before we would reach anything.
Yeah. That would be your
Yeah.
educated guess. Especially on foot.
Thankfully, I'm actually educated.
No need to brag.
Alright.
We get it. You went to college.
The college of shut the fuck up.
So while we're walking, I will entertain everybody whether they want it or not with an old war story about a battle fought not far from here, at least looks like it probably was not far from here, similar terrain.
You're telling a war story as we travel.
Yeah.
I try my best to tune him out.
Fire is going to listen with great intent.
Asking all the questions like, so why would you doing this? It's like, because if they're coming this way, you want to do that.
Yeah.
It's a 16 plus deception, I think I've got.
I think you actually have, yeah. I'd say
Plus 4, dirty 20.
these two are completely and utterly enraptured by everything you have to say. This one looks like they're lost in thought, probably think about where they're going,
Nagram's just keeping an eye on the surroundings.
not paying attention.
So I will.
Anyway.
2 out of 4 ain't bad.
I will now embellish a lot more details just to make it an exciting story. More embellishing.
Fire is just like, oh my god, this is wild! She's going to ask you every possible question.
And that's when the kingdom soldiers came out of the tree, firing their arrows.
And then what did you do?
Oh, we lifted shields. What else could we do?
How did you do that?
Well, it's-
You could have done that if the other guy was injured though, eh?
We stood over him.
How could you stand over him if you were that far away from me? Did you like sprint over?
Oh,
That's ridiculous.
I was a lot nippier back then.
Oh, I believe you.
I was only, 45 at the time?
So young, and you've been alive for how long since then? I don't know maths.
Now you're making me do quick maths. I've suffered.
Forget about it. Go back to the story.
And that's how I got this arrow wound.
Whoa! She's like still grasping her like satchel. She's just like, whoa.
He does actually have what looks like an arrow scar jutting
Her
across his
pupils
chin
are
there.
dilated, and her little tail is just like swaying happily. She's delighted.
And you're like, wow. And in the back of your mind is like,
Wow! Oh god!
you do talk a lot. What's he on about now?
You talk a lot. That's it.
You sure have a lot of stories to share. Oh boy.
How long are we walking for?
Yeah. How long do we have to listen for?
How long is the story?
You walk until nightfall. A good 5 hours.
And that's when that battle ended. It probably went for about the same time as this day went.
unless any
She just-
points of interest
It
appear
ended.
on the horizon,
Battle's gotta
I'm
end.
going north.
It's probably better that it ended. I'm sure a lot of people got hurt.
A lot.
Obviously,
So
a
it
bit
takes
slow
you
going.
most of the day to get. Because are you going towards the tree line, or are you just going straight from where you were?
Slightly towards the tree line, so it's not on the horizon, just in case
So you-
the
just in
settlement
case,
or whatever
yeah.
is
Okay.
on the edge of
So
it.
yeah, aside from that getting a little bit closer and stuff, the landscape doesn't change much. And you walk for a solid 4 hours, 5 hours. Start to get towards
Yay.
nightfall.
I love
Graham,
walking.
did your character say anything when
Does
Malcolm
anything
mentioned
with
that there
her
was smoke in the
with her
air?
Didn't say
anything with
anything,
fire?
Thought about it,
Item
but
change at all? It doesesn't have any
Didn't see
weird
any need.
surge of energy or any more warning signs or anything with it.
But yeah,
Seems alright. Seems good. Okay.
seems good. Cracked, but good.
I'm
So-
also cracked, so that's fine.
While they were walking, Malcolm didn't have the hat on just to make it easier for him to really do it.
Around.
And that was the Battle of Hargrath's Field.
She's just been like trying to like take notes while holding her satchel and everything while you're walking.
With the information that Toby got, I would have said that we're almost like right between the two forests, that area type of thing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Would I know why those craters are there on the map?
That's probably
You
when
would know,
Celine
yeah.
landed.
You were there.
Yeah, my character's not kidding when he said he was in the war.
No, we also believe you, the player. We believe you. Fire just believes you more.
In fact, if we stop to make camp, I'll say, you see those craters on the map? Let me tell you, I was there.
right there.
Well, at the time.
Oh, I was gonna say, how can you be there if you're here?
You are precious. Go snuggle in the blanket. I'll see if I can't scrounge up some food.
for half a day.
Yeah, I'm not really tired.
That's what you get when you sleep for half the day.
Was tired,
Not anymore.
just not tired. Is there anything
I mean,
nearby
I
that would
can't
make
see in
it
the
shooting
dark, but
practice?
I can
It's-
follow closely.
Not really.
I would say it's
A
not
few rocks,
safe to,
the odd dead
to
tree.
walk at night.
Not much.
Sometimes night's the safest to walk, but then again, you
We
have
can,
to be
we can
my
hang around
persuasion.
here for a bit and then go to sleep when we feel tired and try to get up a little bit early so we don't waste the day. Maybe? What say you? She looks at you.
To me.
Yeah.
Any before it gets too dark, any decent area like it's all fields or whatever. So
Yeah,
anything
there-
that looks
there's
like
not
there
much.
might be something to use as camp or whatever.
Roll me a survival.
No, that's only a 5.
Let me try! Grasslands far you can tell.
Are there any decent
Holy
ones? Because my
fuck.
shield does need repair.
A 3!
Let me try! Never mind! Don't mind me!
I just want solid enough looking rocks that I can use to put my shield
You know what,
on
fuck
and
it, let's try,
power
let's
up
try.
the
You do.
What
yeah.
is it, survival?
Come on!
You guys are camping in the middle.
That 20!
Don't see you all like, be like, I don't know, it's just grass, and they're just like, yeah, but that's the wrong type of grass. You want to be over here.
See that grass over here? She kind of like jogs over, and she's like, and she rips up a whole bunch. This bunch, it's a lot better.
It has this sort of meaning and connotations to it.
She looks really crazy, but she's like, this one!
It's ironic that you rolled a 20 because I rolled a 1.
You know what I mean?
Well, I got a 21 in total.
Now, considering your training,
Hell
you
yeah.
would know that this type of grass only grows near water. So you're like, there's probably something nearby where there'd be water pooled somewhere or something, so you sort of jog off in that direction a little bit, and you do find like a little out where there was some looks like just rocks in the distance. There's actually like a dipped down pool.
Hell yeah.
Bit of water there and enough rocks around for like a bit of cover. So
Yeah.
hey,
With that in mind, would Malgrim have smelled that?
depends on the direction of the wind. And with your 1, the wind must be going.
You're
the other
gonna hear Fire just be like, who wants water?
Hey, my mouth's a bit dry from talking all day.
Because that 1 was for survival, because he was
Yeah,
I pick up
looking for a
speed.
cancer.
I'm just saying this for the natural 20.
Like, I think I'm the fastest one here.
And because
love it, yeah.
also
What's your movement?
plus
Oh,
Yeah, probably.
makes sense.
Yes.
you're like 5 feet faster than
What's
I am.
your
Like I love.
movement speed?
I just love the idea of like the most bizarre
Yeah, so on the
sounding
dash, I'm
reason.
like,
This is the grass you're looking for.
Find
Suddenly
it
goes, I
mashed
found the perfect
together
place.
and
Yeah.
all-
Like,
Yeah.
how?
This is the grass, and that's where the water goes, and that's a really great place to camp. Let's go. See,
So,
I can be
I watch
helpful.
everybody else run off and make my way. So
Making my way.
I start like drinking from it and go, ah, fuck," and then cup hands to do it instead, so I don't get my fresh wound in there.
I mean, Malgrim hasn't run off to it. It is a water source, so he's going to be still.
water's still
keeping
gonna
an
be
eye on
there.
the surroundings because
Get there and the water's gone.
they're obviously not going to be
Yeah, it
the
is
only
now.
ones drawn to a water source on the planet.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want me to take care of that for you?
It will heal.
I'm sure. And Margaret's gonna not choose but have a war flashback happen when he looks down.
You
the
can
hill
see
at
it's
the water.
already started to scab, but it's just still pretty raw.
So we've got a scab over, we've got a war veteran having a fucking Vietnam flashback, someone trying to heal people, and then people will be like, nah, it's good. Then we've got a Furbolg, who is usually pretty dumb, and is like, I found grass to light for this campfire, a place to sleep, and some water.
Yes, amazing.
Fill a canteen.
And then
I
it's all
don't have
just
a
gazing
canteen.
ominously off into the distance.
Yeah, just being like the scout, just be like, I've got this, guys, I've got this, we're good.
You know, it's kind of like when an animal stares at a corner of the room and you can't see anything there, but the animal.
What do you see? What's there, huh? What do you see? What are you looking at?
And if it's getting dark, I'm going to flip the coat inside out.
So it's dark.
Yep.
So you turn. Yeah, flips the coat around. If you're not paying attention, like 1 minute you're looking at some white, blue cleric cloak. Next thing it turns around, it's black.
And you just like all of a sudden I sidle next to you. That's interesting, isn't it?
And she's like, huh?
It's a coat.
It's a nice coat.
It's a different colour.
Is black really a color?
Was white?
Start having a debate about how colours and like fabrics work.
My point exactly.
Oh, I love that.
She hasn't walked away yet.
Yeah.
She's like watching you drink and goes,
She's just like pouring it like this.
so last night worked pretty well. Or the last sleep we had anyway.
It did?
What say you to doing that again when we go to sleep?
Okay, did you want to lean on me tonight? Okay.
Sounds like fun.
She's not fazed by this whatsoever. She's like, cool, easy, warm, comfy.
Yeah, no.
It's heartbreaking.
I don't have to use anything to like keep doing this.
No, no, she's just convinced. She's like, alright,
Yeah.
Can
Cool.
I go
you bring the sail, I'll...
if there's lots of water involved?
But then,
maybe like some game
Out
or
of the
something
blue,
like
she
that?
goes, "Oh, what's in your
Some what?
pack?"
Rabbit.
You hold it.
Game.
Hold it like
Goat,
it's
something.
gonna run away or something.
I mean,
It might run away.
between here and the forest, you reckon you could
It's
probably set up a snare or something?
something
or you could
I'm not
wait
quite
for a
comfortable
game to come through.
sharing.
More likely to.
If that's okay.
Good boy.
That's fine.
Would you
Okay.
mind going down and filling my
And no
canteens up
peeking.
for me? I don't
I'll,
want to
thanks.
risk
Lady
it.
doesn't
Have
share
a
her
brain
secrets.
so
No, it's
I
okay.
don't
She
scare
down
Yep.
with this leg.
Sure.
And she just kind of like,
Set up
she kind of
your
holds it a little bit
crossbow, sort of
closer.
wait.
She seems a little bit
See if anything
uncomfortable
comes
at the
along.
And he
moment.
does seem a little
And then she looks
bit
at you and then
distant.
she just kind of lets it rest again? Like she just had a moment of.
No, it's fine. And then what I'll do is I will take my
won't say anything.
parachute
backpack
off,
para backpack,
and I'll use the lid that I've folded in there, and I'll just get like a good heap of water in there, and I'll walk away. Sit up on a rock. And
broke
out of it.
Yep.
Oh, man.
There you go. Just in case you were wondering, that's what she actually looks like.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, we'll have to add that picture, the photo of the actual mini to it as well. Every time we get a custom
So
mini
when it's
character
dark-
finished,
When it's
Well,
dark
upload it
about,
as well.
she's almost like
Just
she
basically.
blends in with the shadows and stuff very well.
wow, that's real spooky.
This is what Margaret looked like about 60
Oh, yeah.
years ago.
We can use that camera to take pictures of models and stuff as well, and have them pop up like on there like
Flop
that.
up.
Yep.
Just have them
Pop up,
Yep.
whip them out, and smack them.
In case you guys hadn't noticed, it's still the pictures from the other campaign on the splash screen there, so
Which we do
we
intend
will
to return to one day.
update them and have different ones for this.
So
I like those
Margaret
characters.
stays at the top of the little bit of a hill towards the water. He stays up the top there and sends Good Boy with his canteens to fill them up.
Cool. You gonna set up for a couple hours?
Yes.
And I'm start hammering the dents out of my shield.
But there is plenty of room and potential.
Roll a
Comes
Find
the
one,
hunting
you guarantee
prey,
it's
I'm
just like-
very patient.
roll
I,
survival with advantage.
I got rats, and they're really cool.
Yay!
And so I've been taking my one out in my
22.
hoodie, in
Yeah.
my pocket.
Yeah, you managed to-
We've got rats at our place, and I take one out every so often.
Just
and I put it on
quietly,
my and usually I'm wearing a
19,
hood,
and
and it
then
just
20.
nestles in the
Yeah.
hood, so I put the hood
Just
up, and it
quietly
sits
as,
there, and I'm like,
They
It's
do.
so cute.
It starts
Sorry,
getting dark,
babies.
you sort of do see something come out.
it does
towards
keep
you just
biting my ear though. I don't know if that's a problem.
Bites
get
in
sort of
like.
decent
Like,
sized hair
it's
sort
like
of thing.
gentle, but it's like they just keep
That's how they
going.
investigate.
Bit of
Just
game.
one particular ear. All the
That's how they
time.
investigate.
That's its favorite ear.
Try again, see if we can get another
No,
one.
it's my favorite ear
You'll
because
know
it's its favorite
if
ear.
it's biting.
Cool.
it.
No, I know
That-
because
it'll
I
go
know.
through.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll
Survival
go fit
on that.
my
So, yeah, you get a
muscle
couple.
of
Yeah,
the
just a
other
couple of
week.
bits to take back to
So,
the
you
Okay,
know,
and
weasel
then I'll-
sort of thing.
Yeah.
gut 'em
Ferrets
and
are in
skin 'em
that
and
family.
cook 'em.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got bit by one.
Oh, that sucks.
Cool.
It didn't pierce the skin. It was
So you guys who
Time.
managed to set up a semi-functional campsite.
3 to 4 hours, I come back later.
Say
You keep disappearing when I'm not
comes
paying
back.
attention.
comes back with a couple of hairs. Starts skinning
Does
them.
she?
Wow.
Managed to catch a bit of game.
Would have been a hairy situation getting those together.
Yep.
I'm good.
Took a little leap with that one.
Oh, I did. I did.
Good
I've still got
ideas.
pocket gaykin.
Use my lucky foot.
There
We still have
Come
some of that.
would be some leftovers that you cooked last time.
Unless he was just like eating it in
No,
between the
bacon.
story and like spitting gaykin everywhere.
Pocket gaykin. No, I had a couple pieces of pocket gaykin.
Yeah, I
That
don't
was
want
a lot
wild
of
jerky,
work.
so...
But yeah, so you guys actually set up camp. Obviously, you're not that tired yet, so you spend a bit of time doing various things, setting up, getting comfortable, and
Do dwarves and elves have eye shine?
it's a weird question.
What,
What
like
do you mean?
a la Riddick?
You know how when you like certain animals, when you put like a light on them when it's dark, they got the eye shine.
I would.
I mean,
You would.
You definitely would, yeah. You've got night vision, I guess.
God damn.
I have superior dark vision.
Yeah, so you would
You
definitely.
have like the seal ring, like in Riddick.
Yeah.
Oh,
In the dark.
Yeah.
It would
You
look
have
really
to
cool.
go into a prison where you never see the light of day.
Do
You like to know, weather boy?
That's where he came from.
You can't just ask people if they came from a prison, alright? Scars people! He's already
I
scarred!
was about to say, to be fair, they were scarred before they came.
I like to think every now and then they hear a
Before,
scream,
during, and
and they
after.
look over and they just look up and just.
right after a flash. That's what humans do.
But yeah,
That'd be terrible. You
guys spend a bit of
tick,
time
You look up and then
relaxing,
with the
cooking.
eye shine.
eating, and just as everyone's sort of starting to get ready to
No.
sleep, you hear cracking noises.
Cracking?
Cracking noises.
Ugh, gross. From any particular direction?
Right there.
That sort of cracking noise.
Oh!
Yell, my water break.
I don't know what to do!
Yeah, she has this moment of like, oh shit. And then she realizes that you're about to lean on her and she's like, I'll be right back. And then she like gets up and she kind of like jogs off from the party for a little bit, just out of like the dimness of the campfire light. She just kind of sits there and is like,
Mr. 120 is just watching you.
You just see audible, like physical and audible panic coming from her. She's like,
I will slowly and carefully make. I don't want to spook them, but I still also have the long legs. So
Do I hear him coming over?
I mean, roll stealth at disadvantage.
Fuck.
Can I borrow one of your dice just so I don't have to dig another one out?
Yes.
That one looks like it'll behave.
Good luck with that.
Oh, that's one of your misbehaving dice.
They're all misbehaving dice.
The vials again.
Touch up the what?
The vials.
How'd you go?
It rolled the highest.
Good for you.
What is my stealth? Oh, total is 6. Ah.
Yeah, no. You hear that coming.
Don't come over here, please. I just need some time. And a fucking
That's
miracle.
what.
And a fucking miracle.
Was it just a couple of cracks, or is it like continuously cracking?
It's getting more constant now, yeah.
Can I hear it?
When she said don't come
No.
over here, Malcolm would have started paying attention. Would he have heard anything?
I was gonna say, with your hearing, you can probably hear some odd sounds coming from there, but
You look distressed. I just want to help.
I don't know how you can help.
Well, what's the issue? And I want to stay about 10 feet away, but that's as close as I get.
Okay, so what she's gonna do is she's just gonna like lift the item out from the bag and turn around and just look at you all. And can I just explain what it's gonna
Yep.
be? Yeah, cool.
Go for it.
It's basically this egg, but it looks like it's got geodes and shit all over it. It's just like an egg shape with geodes all over it, and it's starting to crack and like fall apart. It's what she's been carrying this whole time.
What's in the egg?
I wish I knew. It won't hurt anyone.
Alright, I look over. Can I see anyone else seems to be listening?
Margaret is listening.
Can I
Get some water. We'll warm it up on the fire. We're not cooking it. We just warm
Thank you.
the thing.
She was like,
please
no.
Direct out of the camp.
Warm towels. We want warm towels. I've not personally given birth, but I have been around lots of while. I've known some.
Well, this
people
is
who
kind
have.
of my first time too.
Just breathe. That's the important thing. Just too fast. Slow breaths. In. Out. In. Out.
Is he
Sideways.
using mammal birds with egg hatching?
Yeah.
She walks back on over and she's like, no one else touch it though. I don't.
No one's gonna touch it without your permission.
Well, good.
Yes, would you like to describe the creature that does come out of the cracking geode egg?
Yeah.
Jig.
It's a little copper drake.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it's like a little baby copper drake.
So, Malgrim will have set water down by you, but he didn't put his hands too close because he could see that you were anxious.
She's like keeping all the pieces of like the geode egg to the side as well. She's like very particular about keeping it all in a pile.
I mean, that's fair because
yeah, I-
reptiles tend to be the ones that will eat the shells of their eggs when they hatch, so...
Exactly.
I get some cloth, I wet it and wring it out so it's only damp and be like, if you need to clean it.
Oh, thank you.
Now that you recognise that it's scaly and that it
Is baby.
is baby,
Is
very
baby.
lizard-like. You are familiar with baby lizards, having spent time
Yeah,
near
cool.
certain tribes. So
Neato.
you know that, yeah, okay, let it do its thing.
Yeah.
It will probably eat the bits, and then it
Yeah.
will
Just
be
hang around.
just hang around until it's ready.
Is that what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
So, it looks like a dragon, yeah?
Looks like a wingless dragon, yeah.
It looks like a, what's one of the old stories? Drake? Draken?
You had it. No, you had it right. It was a drake. It's a copper one, to be exact.
But it's not a full one.
Oh, it will be one day. Just not today, or tomorrow, or the day after. Not even the day after that, in fact. It'll take a lot of days.
They're long-lived creatures, I know.
Older than you, I think. But they're not at that age yet.
No.
So yeah, that happened.
You can see just a mix of emotions going on in Margaret's face.
I'll train them to not hurt people, unless I say so.
Not my particular concern.
Don't tell me you fought one in the war. She like holds it closer to her.
Grandfather, don't tell me you.
Not in the war, no.
Have you fought one before the war?
Define fight.
Well, you're gonna have to be more specific because you're making me nervous around my new Drake baby.
Well, let's just say all my major scarring, and I look down at my fucked leg, happened all after the war.
She's gonna do this thing where she like nods and she looks like she's taking in information and she's like, but look at the baby, and it's like this little Drake with like big eyes and everything.
It's pretty
He's gonna
freaking
be like,
adorable.
That is cute.
And then
He
like,
doesn't
just
even
snaps
have
at him.
teeth. How is it gonna hurt somebody?
She does. She literally gets like her 2 fingers and goes, look, no teeth. And it's like gums, just all gums.
It doesn't snap or anything. It just stares at you with big eyes.
It's like a ragdoll. It's gonna be a really derpy looking thing for a while. It's just this
Yeah.
like a ragdoll cat. Just it's adorable.
Margrim's pupils are dilated. He thinks this thing is adorable.
Would you like to say hello?
I'd tear off a piece of gnoll meat and be like, do we need to make it soggy first, or can it just start chewing?
Oh, you just sort of eat a geode shell.
Right?
And it just doesn't even chew it. Just
Will
gone.
you allow Margrim to offer it his hand? Like,
That scroll. What's that scroll?
It'll just
Does
like
that.
this is its snout. This is your hand, and it just goes. It just rests on it.
he kind of just freezes and is like, oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's adorable! Oh my
He
god!
almost looks like he's going to cry.
I'm gonna take this for now, but you can say hello anytime. She's just in there like giving little scratches.
We'll move it back to the fire, keep it warm, and
Oh, it's okay, and then she just like tucks it in. It's just sitting with her. She's your head, what do you think?
well, you get back with the rest of the others. I'll keep watch. I'll make sure nothing happens to you in the new young.
Wait, do you know the others? Do you think they're gonna have a problem with the Drake?
If they do, they'll have a problem with me.
I like that. Thank you. And she's gonna like slowly walk back, and she'll rejoin you, Leonin,
Yeah.
and just try and like keep it shuffled. She's got her bag back with her, and she'll just like keep it shuffled and just be like, "Sorry about that."
No bother to me.
You see this little Drake head just.
It's fine. They might enjoy some warmth, so
Well, they're doing that.
come on in.
Done.
Is Margaret still nearby? You will hear Margaret be like, I knew the lake was a bad idea.
You knew the what was it?
Knew the lake was a bad
So
idea.
is a little dragon. They're doing like a little like a
The source of
personal.
water nearby. And yeah, he goes back up to his little spot.
Are you having an issue with my Drake baby player?
No, it's just bringing up bad memories for Margrath.
We'll create some better ones with a little hatchling.
See, Malgrim's going to interpret this as you suddenly hate water for some reason.
That's not going to be
Drake
hilarious
comes
later.
along. He hates water.
Carefully can't swim.
I mean, not with this leg, no.
It floats. Just
Cool. But yeah, eventually, it's meant that you get your rest. Who's taking watch? Perception for all those taking watch.
How many watches do you
need? 15.
Well, it depends how long they want to stay up.
And as far as I know, this is the only other one who's going and watch. So yeah, I get 15.
15?
they
15?
Are you going to be like, hey, old man, I'll take watch?
If there's only 3 of us, still not worth 3 hours each. Because
Yep.
it's going to be a longer than 8-hour rest anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's terrible.
Please
wasn't
don't
it?
tell me. Which dice is it? Which dice am I looking at? I mean, could be worse. It could be that dice I'm looking at.
That's the second time in a row it's rolled a 1.
It needs to go to banishment place. Banish it. Thank you. Send it away.
I'll get a hydraulic press every
Does
time
that
the
mean we
dice
need a
rolls
4th
bad.
watch then? Do we need
Now
a
it
4th
rolls
watch?
a 17.
No, we don't
No,
need
no,
it.
no.
Like a
That's because it's
yeah.
drunk.
Fucking hell.
My
So
God.
that's a
You
total
need to play a character with Way of the Drunk Master and then use that dice. You'll be set.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll get alcohol bottle and turn it into a dice tray.
Ding 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 ding.
It's
Cool. Well, that's a good place to take a quick break.
Go take a break.
Yes.
take a 10-minute pause.
Breather.
We shall continue in the morning.
We'll be back, guys.
Time.
We shall return.
It was
That
a
checks
piece of
out.
wire from an air conditioning duct that I
Just-
stuck over my head.
Leave it on longer than you think you should, and then you should be right.
I'll wait until it stops hurting and then I'll take it
Yeah,
off.
we're ready,
after-
we're ready.
after that.
Hello.
Yeah, you're
Well,
back.
oh, hey, we're back. Hey, how's it going, guys? We are just uploading that digital image of the map so you guys can have a look while we pick up where we left off. I spent very hard on it. It took me all day. Actually, it took me 2 days.
You spent very hard on it.
I spent very hard.
That's what you said.
That's what you said.
It
I
is
wasn't
what
going
you
to
said.
correct you. I was just going to let it
I
slide.
just thought it was a door. I spent very hard on it. I did all the
Spent
things.
2 days on it. I worked very hard on it.
It's a hood.
This is a hood.
Yeah, but this hood's bigger.
Now you've been hoodwinked. Sorry. Oh dear.
He's got a point.
This is why I only have a few friends.
It's almost like a funeral bell. Whose funeral are you going to, Margaret? Yours.
Yours.
No, that's why you just say that it's your eyeballs funeral because the sun's up.
And that is true.
I
to
one of those
rest.
funerals where they're not even dead yet. Just put them in a casket.
Okay,
Olay.
now, what was everybody's perceptions?
17!
And
Rolling.
Perception for your watch.
Perception last night.
7.
I didn't do a
who
watch.
had a watch?
It was also the order lady.
You also got a 17, didn't you, Graham?
15.
15. Okay, that's fine.
Darby, is that very blurry?
This smells like soap. It smells like washing liquid.
Why are they giving me
Yeah, that
this?
checks out.
For future ones, the names need to be bigger and darker for a
For the map,
digital thing.
Okay,
like
yeah.
on this.
I was going to say, this was for the printed off one that I've got. I will make another one a little bit easier
Yep.
for the digital version for people to read.
Could even just like enhance it in Photoshop or something.
We're
Yeah,
a bunch of amateurs.
I can reload it on
Enhance.
the actual website that I built it on Incarnate, and then
Enhance.
tweak it a little bit later. Like, I've got my version, which has got actually all the names of every city on it, so I can remember them all.
That is fucking terrifying. If that came barreling towards me in a great fit of rage, I would probably shit myself, to be honest.
If you think that's
I don't.
terrifying,
You can stop there, I don't think.
wait until you hear the word entangle.
No,
No.
don't even go there.
Don't want to know.
No, thank you.
We are not unleashing him on this world yet.
Oh, no.
At all. He doesn't exist in this world.
He is a planeswalker.
More room.
He's out of line, but he's right, yes.
It's not until the wind shifts, partway through your shift, that you detect something approaching you. Not from the forest way, but from the fields,
So, east.
He
from the east.
draws his rapier
Okay.
and puts his back to the forest.
Okay.
Still wary, but
As you turn, you see 3 sort of shadowy figures heading towards you.
he's going to back up until he's standing next to someone and then start nudging them with his foot.
Who'd be closest to you? Probably you, actually.
There you go.
Because those two are huddled up together, so you're probably
Yep.
the next person closest. You were up on the ledge, remember? You weren't down with everyone else.
Literally the worst person he could have woken up,
Yes.
according to
No, you.
Malcolm.
You're like, wake up. Oh, crap. It's you.
Me? Oh crap, it's me! Oh wow.
My joke
Wow.
That's what he said. Malcolm thought you were the worst person to wake up.
Malcolm thinks you're scary.
I don't like that scary lady.
I open my eyes and I say, not loudly, but I go, problem?
He kind of indicates in the direction that he's looking. Towards the shadowy figures.
Cool. You do. You see a wolf with a crossbow, just loaded, nestled in their arm, just sort of holding it there. They sort of lower themselves a little bit, and they're like, "No problem at all. Just seeing what you lot are doing out here." The other two, you can't quite see what they are, but they're sort of flanking him.
We're resting for the night.
You're a long way from anything. Where have you been travelling from?
What's the name of the ruins? Would I know the name of the ruins?
Make a history check.
Margaret probably knows.
I can't look at Margaret right now.
Margaret
17.
was there
17?
when the wall fell.
You have obviously been told a little bit about the history. You know that one of the biggest
I love hate. It's like a bit
locations of the war is the Tradus Ruins.
Okay.
Or Tradus, depending on which accent you use.
'Tis the traders.
It's a bittersweet symphony.
Or Tradus if you're a dwarf.
Coming from the Traders' ruins.
Nothing out there but craters and ruin.
That's why we're heading this way.
You're not crossing over from the Empire, are you?
No.
He sort of takes a look at you and sees the... Well, you're wearing black, aren't you?
Yep.
At the moment. So yeah, he looks at the hat and the thing and just sort of... Seems you're sort of out of place. So it's... You're not smugglers by any chance, are you?
Well,
Like he
I can't vouch for the others, but I'm not.
Nah. You're traveling with 3 strangers and you don't know if they're smugglers or not.
Oh, when you meet people on the road and decide to take a detour, you make do with what you've got.
Wouldn't be looking to trade by any chance.
I don't know what we've got, but suppose we're open to negotiations.
What have you got?
Are we awake at this point now? Do we hear this happening? No, we're still
They're keeping their sort of voices low, so it's really only the two of them. that's
Okay.
hearing it.
And then Margaret.
Apart from the standard stuff and the rabbit, not a hell of a lot. I've got torches, mess kits,
Just sleep deeply.
rope, rabbit.
Not really. She's also preoccupied at the moment, so she's like half in and out of sleep.
I
Sorry.
wake up all the time.
This,
them.
I've got the
Don't
sword.
You wake up
That's
all the time
about
and go, oh yeah, make sure you...
Yeah.
What about them? Anything
I'm
they're willing to part with?
in-
Well, you'd have to ask them.
Yeah. But I'm enjoying sleeping next to...
That's
someone.
so cute.
He looks at
my
you.
gosh.
So you'll find...
Turns his
my
head a little bit and then
arms,
switches to
like,
Canid.
around you and...
I'm assuming you don't speak.
You'll see Fire just like gently like
Kind of.
pat between your.
I don't have those
ears,
options
just
on
like,
handy,
just
Bill.
like,
No, no,
like, you know that half a
Yeah,
step
if you
back,
haven't
it's
selected
like,
it, then no.
She knows what she's doing, but she's also just like in
I
that,
didn't
like,
even know it
in
was an
between
option.
sleep
Well,
and awake,
Because
she's
that's
just, like,
from a different...
and she,
It's a
like,
different
tosses
region,
up and
yeah,
just,
so-
like cuddles up a little bit bigger.
Why am I saying that? Fucking look at which ones you got here. Yeah.
We're gonna have to draw out of
No,
these
I
two
don't
now.
know.
It's fucking
Yeah.
adorable.
He switches to you, it just sounds like growling and barking and
the
stuff to you.
old sail thing. Oh.
Yeah.
What about you? Anything to trade? Do these others have any valuables?
Nothing of any note.
Yeah.
Not worth wasting our time then, I take it.
It's always time for a cuddle
Unfortunately
session.
not. We've had
Always
some
time for
tickets
cuddles.
in our trips.
Right.
I wish Margaret was awake because he knows exactly what's going on.
And he straightens up and stands up to the others and then just sort of switches back to common. Well, you lot stay safe. Be careful on the roads out here. There's more than the normal share of unfriendly, unsavory types around.
I'm sure there is.
Gives you like a little bit of a nod
That's
and,
not fucking suspicious.
and then he's like turns and they
Someone's a sussy
Walk off.
fucker.
Thank you for the warning.
Sussy
We'll keep
fucker.
our eyes open.
I smell sussy
I smell an imposter.
One of the others, a little bit taller than the wolf, leans forward and you see it's a gnoll. He's like, just sort of looks towards you and then just like nods in recognition of what you said. It's just like, be wary of the forest. He just like grins and then walks off.
We love a good Noel grin.
I give a slight bow nod thing.
Why do I get a feeling they're terrified because they came across a slaughtered gnoll?
Coming from the wrong direction.
That'd be hilarious.
But yeah, they head back out
Oh no.
to the east.
Oh, spaghetti.
Other than that, your night passes fairly uneventfully.
Yay!
Stressing. Stressful.
You didn't make me roll a
Did you catch his
deception.
pun?
Hey,
Did you catch his
I
pun?
think.
we were talking about cuddles. Sorry. What?
I think you said Noel as well. Oh, Noel as well.
Oh, Noel. Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
Oh,
Noel.
Noel.
So I missed
You didn't-
yours, but I caught.
There's also another
didn't
good
make
one
me
for you as
roll a
Nolly Moly.
deception.
Noel.
No, I was going to say what you said was fairly convincing.
I believe that's a place where you can play mini golf.
Nolly Moly.
Like,
A bunch of Noels just going around going.
you were being truthful. You didn't say anything like too out there. So yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, the best part is that we didn't have to lie. We have had slim pickings while we've been traveling.
Yep.
We had to eat a gnoll.
We asked if we were
Actually-
coming across the mountains and stuff then. I said
No, we had to eat game
Those
bacon.
capacitors, being how small they are, because I got them from smaller circuits,
Yeah.
they would be more expensive than most things everyone else has.
By the way,
Like
what
a
happened to
doll.
that rifle that you found?
Yeah.
Pets.
Yeah. It's tucked in there somewhere. I don't know.
Whack-a-Noel!
Yeah, whack-a-noel. Yeah, no, she would have tucked that somewhere either in her
I don't
armor
know
or
if
in
the
her
system
satchel,
knows
which
that
is
you have
basically
those,
just with
but
her at all
Margaret
times.
definitely didn't, so it's a good thing.
You've been pretty preoccupied with the geode, so.
Yeah,
No,
which
this
is now a
sister
little
doesn't know it's
flagging.
got the capacitors.
That makes it even better.
But when you do decide to check it out,
Oh, I got a card.
I got a car!
I got a card, everybody! Ooh.
yeah. Otherwise, morning comes around a bit earlier this time because you're such a late early night the night
Not as
before.
Just before
leftovers
the
with
crack
the
of dawn,
And then yeah,
Rabbits are
I
very nutritious.
flip the code around again.
I really
go back
should.
to the white coat.
I should have this one out.
Try
About
window.
to, I know.
Should probably keep that.
Yeah! Gonna stuff that in the bottom of the bag. Ah,
Will probably be sticking out. It's a rifle.
gonna have to wrap it.
How
in
long
something.
is it?
How long
Would
is
you
it?
like to know?
With a boy.
It's longer than the crossbow that he's carrying around.
Got a
So,
decent range
like,
on it.
Not quite full musket
1200,
length, but
1200, something
About.
like that. Yeah.
yeah, it's probably about
Oh no, that's like 15.
that long.
Almost 2 meters.
Oh, sure, and he flies off of the rabbit that's still there and takes some rabbit.
It probably isn't.
After we extricate ourselves from our cuddle puddle,
Just
I will come up to you and go, why you do that with your coat?
Oh, white does stand out in the middle of the night.
That's it? Just
Pretty much.
something logical like that?
Pretty much. Makes me harder to see in the open field.
I want to apologise. Hands out. I'm Celine. And she looks still hesitant.
reach,
at the
everybody!
time, and then shakes your hand. I'm sorry, but I grew up in the kingdom, and most humans are in indentured servitude. And rare, even that.
I'm not like most humans.
I get that, but I'm sorry I was standoffish and maybe a bit even rude to you. I'm sorry.
Well, Selene, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sister Hawk.
Sister Hawk. Part of the order.
Yes.
I've heard things about the Order. Well, I've heard that they started in the Kingdom, but you don't really hold anywhere as your home.
We're more
Margaret's
of
paying attention now,
a free agent.
visibly.
We police everyone.
I understand. I'm a citizen of the Kingdom. We grew up with, yes, if you do things in front of an Order person, you get in trouble. And you guys don't really answer to anyone.
Well, I'm not any of those. I just go around performing religious ceremonies and weddings.
So there's different castes in the Order.
From my understanding of it, yes.
Interesting. Well, it is nice to meet you, Sister Hawk. What the fuck are we doing?
Now that the peasantries are out the way, what's
that
about the fuck?
juxtaposition.
Daryl, with his connections, would Malgrim know anything about the Order?
Limited. You know that aside from the knights themselves, you do know they have some
What's your passive
workers that
insight?
aren't the actual Ether Knights.
So yeah, I
Um,
said Margaret.
And you probably would have seen clerics or like people dressed as clerics before, but don't know much else.
12.
Can I insight everything they just said? Because Margaret is horribly suspicious.
Go for it.
Did you roll bad?
That's
your
okay, my
your eye
insight
is still bandaged, isn't it?
Yes.
And like part of your lip is missing.
Mhm.
So it probably looks more terrifying than normal as well.
I'm looking around and saw what he did to his leg, and I've got this going on. That was disgusting before it was healed.
I thought you were just talking about me. I was like, I just picked up a chip packet. Like, that was disgusting. And I was like,
That was disgusting, but then I fell in love.
Well, he got a 14, his passive is 12, I rolled a 16 for deception.
16?
Okay.
Damn.
It's all on the up and up. Celine is genuinely curious, as far as you can tell. And yeah, like, cleric of the order doing ceremonies and stuff, it sounds legit.
I still don't trust it.
That's
Where are we
completely
going
up
to
you.
go? What are we doing all together? I get that we're the survivors of an airship
Well,
crash.
from my best estimate, a couple of days travel and we should reach here, pulling out the map, I point to that settlement.
And then what?
From there, we should be able to charter a ride by carriage to a main city.
Fair enough. Strength in numbers at the moment, I guess.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Fire's just gonna like trot on over and be like, well, I'll follow you if that's alright. I really don't have anywhere else to go.
I'm gonna go over to this one. I'm assuming you're nearby.
It
not
serves
in the
me
middle.
that you follow us.
Yeah.
I can't take this seriously.
And yeah, I'm basically gonna be. Yeah,
Alright.
good boy.
Whatever
Never got your
helps.
name.
Malgrim.
Margaret. You seem quite adept at, moving about without, attracting too much attention.
Better than you at the moment.
Stagecraft.
He became so sultry all of a sudden, just like, more than you.
Keep an eye on the human. I don't know
Multifaceted.
your experience.
I
Well,
had to
she
roll
is.
a
Yeah,
17,
yeah,
so I
fair.
just couldn't
I've
keep
not
a
had a
straight
good one.
face.
You did pretty well.
Fair enough.
And I'd like to know I'm not about to have, crossbows pointed in my face for no reason.
I think at the moment, at the very least, we're all on some sort of common ground.
Survival common ground, Jay. But when we get to town, I don't want that changing Sunday.
Fair enough.
You
I'm
good?
just, I'm
Cheers.
just listening.
Yeah.
Because I'm not actually, like,
Yeah.
out of character. I'm
Yeah.
not.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, in character, you're too busy having a conversation with these guys.
I'm messing around with my little Drake, baby. I gotta feed him. I gotta bathe him. I gotta teach him tricks, train him, watch him just go in growth.
Already,
You're like-
night.
So is it,
Follow me, this goes.
is it down on the ground?
Like, walks in 2 steps and stacks it. You're like, okay, we're not there yet.
you see her just kind of like, she's just standing there, like you do with toddlers. She's like got its front paws and just like, and you walk like this. And then you just incorporate these two, and then as soon as she puts the front two down, it just goes.
Collapses.
You've got to keep your head up, dear.
So do you know in the Storks movie how when the wolves see the baby, they're like, oh, and their ears go like,
Yes!
So it's on the
I'm
ground.
gonna bite his face off.
Yeah, it's. I'm trying to teach you how to walk because I'm assuming it would have already grown a fair bit. Yeah.
Overnight, like it started off like this big, now it's that big already.
Probably give it the leftovers of the rabbit because it's gonna need it for sustenance.
So stop happily.
the worst part
It
about
spits
that
out a bone.
is that
I
even if you
I
eat
approach
rabbit
it.
when
Does
you're
it
starving,
back off or
it's
anything like that?
It just
Yeah,
kind
I
of looks
get
like
that.
you. If it's basically just attuned to whatever Fire's feeling, because Fire trusts you, it trusts you.
Alright, well I'll like squat down in front of it and kind of like run my hand over the top of its head down the side and under the chin. And be like, aren't you adorable? And like scratch under its chin.
And then it kind of just goes onto its back, and it's on its back, and it's like,
kind of like when Hiccup is scratching too.
yes,
Yeah.
100%,
Oh, yes.
100%. How did you do that?
I'm
Don't
good
tell me you
with
got magic hands as well.
that.
You got it. Straight away. She just like picks it up and puts it back on its feet, and it kind of just starts to like stumble around. Not well, but it's stumbling. It'll take a few more days.
Maybe
also-
you have to walk around for it and show it what you want it to do.
I tried that, and it just sat down. You're welcome to show it. Maybe it'll take to someone else. Or don't. That's also fine.
1 sec.
You're not attempting any animal handling.
With a 15 for performance, he's going to try and walk around like a drake.
That's cute.
It's pretty believable.
You got the reverse heel as well, don't you? Or the long ankle.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That actually makes it easier to go on all fours.
And he's got a tail, so he can like stick it out
Yeah.
like a drake.
So you'll see the Drake just kind of like watching and like observing, and it tries, and then it still just fumbles, but it's getting there.
While all that's happening, I'm collecting all my gear in the campsite.
So after I'm all dressed and ready, and looks like these guys, I'm probably going to be the last. It's 10 minutes to put on my armor.
Yep. Yeah, I guess you guys get on the way.
I'll take up rear guard this day. That's the
I'll
old.
follow you. I gotta wait for this one to walk.
That's okay.
It's
You can keep me company.
better.
I can tell you how most of those craters got over there on the map.
She's like real tired, so she's like, "Oh, do tell. Please tell me. Go for it.
You don't sound enthused.
I'm just very tired."
You are a new mother.
This
Don't
is not
remind me.
how my day going.
Didn't think it would happen so soon, but yes.
They'll get there.
Who's taking point?
Not Margaret.
I'm guessing Morgan.
Me?
Or Hawk. Okay.
The sister.
She's the one that knows where she's going.
Can you roll a stealth?
No, I said start.
Start.
Yeah, like we start heading north.
Yes,
again.
yeah. Start heading north. Can I get a perception from you? And can I actually get a perception at disadvantage from the two at the rear as well?
Aw,
Do you want a perception
Two at the
from
rear.
Malcolm as well?
No, yes.
yeah, that's you,
You
and
guys
me,
are
dude. That's
in the
how
middle.
I'm going for a second.
I
You
know
keep
one's
me
in front and
company.
back.
Ah, that's a 6. Please don't roll any lower than
I
that.
can't read that from here.
That's a 1 for
Oh,
a total of
12.
3.
You doubled.
Was it perception?
Yep, at disadvantage.
Yeah, 7.
7.
7. It's one of my favorite numbers.
So hi.
You said disadvantage, yeah?
Yeah.
Also, I don't get to use the 16.
Oh no.
Instead, it's 15.
That's not bad. So you actually feel it through the ground first. You would hear it as well. Not long afterwards. You guys hear this sort of rumbling sound coming from behind.
Please tell me this isn't a land shark.
A bullet!
Don't smile like that. That's terrifying.
Oh no!
Do I recognize the feeling?
Not really. It sounds like cavalry or something to you.
Can
I
I
have
use an
experienced
action to
those
stealth?
before.
Where? You're in the middle of a
Yeah,
group of
where-
people
where are you
in
stealthing?
fields.
Are there any rocks or anything nearby?
I mean,
Just
yeah,
like flop to the
probably.
ground and starfish.
So I'm going to be like, off the road! And then try and find the nearest bit of cover I can put between me and the rumbling.
Well, there's not much of a road. But there is, like,
Then instead of saying off the
paths,
road,
like
I'm going to be like,
one
scatter!
dirt tracks.
You better not a fucking homebrew
70.
graboids, motherfucker.
17?
Yes.
Okay. You'll do your best. Well, do you all, or you just...
Fire just
what's
like
going on?
scoops up the drake and is like, where? Scatter where?
I've already found a rock to just...
Well, if the Sloths one can get to a rock, I imagine I can.
You look back and you see a large... It almost looks like a house, a narrow house, coming down the path. And the rumbling is the wheels along this ground, and two large creatures pulling the thing from the front.
Are they cute? Are they cute creatures?
I like you, creative.
Depends on what you consider cute.
There's a lot of
Probably.
them.
Then it's
So they're probably...
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, it looks like a house, but it's been squished. And it's being pulled by two bullets.
Yes. Adorable.
Pair of bullets pulling this massive thing. As it gets closer, you realise it is a wagon. It's just huge. It's almost like 2.5 stories tall, quite long.
Well, Fire wouldn't have really made it anywhere. She's kind of just like fumbling around at the moment. And then just kind of stops and is like,
And yeah, the rumbling is the weight of the bullets as they're running along the ground and they're pulling this thing. But they got the big jaws and the tongues hanging out and they're running along.
Cute.
If it's
Um,
not cavalry, he'll come back out.
Yeah. Seeing
Margaret still
you
having
guys,
war
because
flashbacks.
there's really not many places to hide, this thing pulls to a stop. From the side, it's this long... It looks like a house. 2-story, 3-story house. Complete with a... kind of like those expensive, like, recreated cottages.
Oh.
Expensive, but designed to look like old-fashioned.
Yeah.
But long... This thing's got, like, wheels taller than you guys. Like 4 or 5 of them. Sorry, 4 or 6 of them, and then smaller wheels as well for steering things.
Yeah.
And it pulls up alongside, and there's a human sitting at this covered, sort of sheltered part at the front, sort of steering it. It pulls them to a stop. Hello there. Do you all need a ride? I told the master that you were ahead, and he thought you might want to ride somewhere.
Who's your master? I say from, prone position behind a rock, crossbow still pointed.
We just call him Master Avalon.
Do I know that name?
Roll a history,
Can I also roll into this?
if you want.
I am also going to roll a history.
Just in
Sure,
go for it.
Everyone rolls a history!
Don't worry about it. It was a 7 again.
That's a 16, dude.
12. 13.
Yay!
What'd you roll?
I got another 7!
We really shit.
23.
23?
Jesus fuck!
Fucking alright.
You
Fucking sister over here.
haven't heard the name, but you have heard of a large carriage that travels town to town being pulled by
It's like a houseboat, but
these
on
creatures.
land.
Kinda, yeah.
This
That's
is
better.
Hal's Moving Castle bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm living for
So
it.
you have heard of that? It's as far as you know, it's a trader.
Okay.
This is about as much as you know.
Fire's kind of looking expectantly at everyone else like, do you want to ride?
I mean, a ride would be appreciated, yes.
Well, come around the side. Akron will greet you at the door.
Do the bullets look friendly?
I don't know
Yeah,
why, but
they look like
that
big dogs.
sounds familiar.
They act like big dogs. So they
Oh my god, can
just
Fire just like
massive ones.
greet them? Like just holding up the drink?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
make friends!
And the bullets are probably like, what? Bullets like take a sniff of it and then just go. Like
No,
they're
you're
about to eat it.
not allowed to eat it, please!
And it's like they they probably wouldn't eat it. They would probably just taste it. It's how they.
Like biting
Greet
its head
them.
off.
I wouldn't suggest putting your hands near them. You can pat them from the side.
Can
but don't
I
get
can
it
I
close to
give
the
them
teeth.
some gay bacon?
This guy, this young lad's just like,
I think it was gay kid, but I forget.
yes, that should be fine.
Yeah, I fished some out of my pocket.
And Malcolm
She just, like,
uses
throws one to
claws
each.
like scratch its side.
Yeah, one of them just.
Oh my god, I
Gets
love
right
them
into it.
so much.
You have to get like pretty deep because they're like tough skinned.
Yes, that's why.
Yes,
he uses
Luna, a
claws.
2319.
Yeah, it just chomps on the bacon, then it's looking at you like, "Where's the rest?" It's like,
Aww.
I flick it some more, and then I use the antlers on my crossbow to give it a scratch.
Yeah, I'm curious. Does it look like there's been tracks through this field before?
no. There's the occasional just like bits where grass and stuff have been flattened, but there aren't like full-worn roads or paths.
Okay.
Well, this is
Okay,
delightful.
I'll still get in.
Okay. Down the side there is one. It looks like a porchway. It sticks out a little bit further than the rest of it, just past the wheels. The doors are open and the stairs do get lowered, and there's another human standing there, waiting for you. Older gentleman, sort of greyish hair, tied back, but quite smart in his little outfit.
Handsome, handsome. Yes, go on.
And
What's on the feet?
On the feet?
Shoes.
Feet.
Shoes.
Toes.
If you say, like,
Toenails?
sandals.
No,
pair of Crocs.
Oh
my god!
Crocs and sandals.
Crocs and socks.
That's the one.
Crocs and socks.
Crocs and socks.
He's very
And pajama pants.
Crocs.
No.
Hey, you dress as a cleric. Goes, greetings, welcome to...
I'm ready to write this down.
He's ready to look it up.
I don't think I actually named it, so it's... yes, it's just welcome to Avalon's shop. Please come aboard, wipe your feet. Don't touch anything that looks expensive.
When he says wipe your feet, you see Fire wipe her feet, and then she purposely puts the drag on the ground and wipes all of their individual feet.
Yes.
As I get on, I do it, but I can only wipe one of my feet. I have a leg injury, the other one doesn't work so well. I apologize if I track a mess.
That's fine, I will clean it up. As you will...
Also, nice friendly breakies you got out there.
Nice what?
Oh, what's... Bullet!
Yes, well, Archimedes and Christopherson have been with us for some time. They are very good at their jobs. And one of the most efficient modes of travel, short of like gestures above air travel.
So cute.
I haven't seen one of those since the war. They were a lot less friendly.
Yes, well, these ones have been bred to be well trained.
Nice.
Now, while you are here, you will address the master as Master Avalon, or Master, or Sir.
Sir'll do.
Otherwise, welcome aboard. And he
Did he
stands aside.
Did he give his name already and I missed it?
No.
What's your name?
The driver said the name.
The driver said the name, yeah.
But is that this guy?
You may call me Akron.
How do you spell that?
A-K-R-E-N.
I-C phlegm.
What was the last thing that went through your mind? My ass.
The driver is Trevor.
Sorry?
The driver is Trevor.
Okay, so you are... What is Akram? He's just like the host, the greeter, like a butler kind of thing?
He's a butler sort of thing, yeah.
Butler.
Oh, you always...
And what was the driver's name, sorry?
Trevor. Just
T-R...
Trevor,
Yeah, Trevor. Okay.
pretty much.
Okay,
Same fancy.
And he's the driver. Wow, we got a whole little thing going here. And we've got Archimedes and Christopherson. I love them! I'm good.
Yes, he stands aside and lets you guys in. It's just as nicely decorated on the inside. It feels more like an inn. It's just shaped weirdly.
Wow.
I wipe
There is
my
a
foot.
fireplace.
Did
There
the legends
is...
of the interior match the exterior?
Roll a perception.
Is it always bigger on the inside?
21.
Everyone? You'd almost swear it was bigger. It's hard to to tell because, like I said, it's like an odd shape, and some of the rooms are sort of shaped weirdly. But you're like, well, this is pretty roomy for
Rolls really low.
Thing.
It's massive.
twice the size.
3 times the size, perhaps even 10.
Malcolm looks very confused, and all he says is your master a magic man?
Magic man.
He's like,
Magic Man!
in a sense, he's a merchant. And he deals in all sorts of goods, magical and or otherwise.
It's the Platinum Archers.
Wrong universe.
Is it?
Yes.
How do you know? Are you the DM?
Yeah, passive perception.
I think it's us two.
Yeah. I mean, you do notice silver runes around the doorway as you enter.
Malcolm's not magic man.
It is the
like-
Platinum Archers.
Pretty. But yeah, he leads you in and leads you to one of the bigger rooms towards the front. And there is what's sort of like it's a study living area. There's chairs around. There's like a bookshelf, and it looks, yeah, like a little.
You said there was books?
There are books, yes.
And I able to just look through the books, anything relating to like drakes or drake
You can
wardens.
certainly have a look.
Cool.
But sitting in an armchair, he stands up when you enter, is a tall Leonin.
Okay.
Sort of grey, sort of the lighter greyish fur, but then with a golden mane pulled back into like a pretty ponytail.
Okay.
A little bit of a fancy sort of mo sort of thing happening.
You must be the good sir we've been told about.
He stands and sort of bows to you as you enter. He goes, yes, that would be me. I'm Avalon.
Is as far
Is
as
it Avelan or Avalon?
Averlan. Averlan.
Everland.
as far as Leonin goes, is he attractive?
He's a classy gentleman. He dresses and
Fire's just like, are you right?
Subtly fans self.
yes, he stands up and bows. It's like it's unusual to see so many travellers so far out from, well, anywhere really.
Fire's getting real nervous and she's like, Sir!
Words don't come.
He just smiles like,
We've all been
polite.
taken through time and space. Last I know, I was fighting a war. And I leave it at that.
well, you're welcome to stay with us while we.
I'll look at you with a look of like, what the fuck on
He
my face?
he gestures to Akron. He's like, "Tell Trevor we may continue." He goes, "Are you all hungry? I can have
We've been eating nothing but Knoll and rabbit for the last couple of days.
I can have Roger cook up something for you.
How do you spell Roger?
That would be wonderful.
However you want to spell it.
Rogier.
Rogier.
Rogier. R-I-S-H-I-E-R. And he's the
It's excellent.
Love him.
There's Akron on the way past. You know what to do. Of course, lead through. As well, have a seat. We've got a little bit of a travel ahead of us before we arrive at town.
I would like to say thank you for stopping and picking us up, by the way.
Well,
That's
it's a neighbourly thing to do. Headed to the next town. You look
nothing
like you
I've
were...
ever experienced, but thank you.
Would the next town be this one? Pulling out the map and pointing it.
You're pointing to the one in...
Like right on the edge of the
middle?
forest.
That one?
Yes,
that
that would be Arvia. That is our destination.
Was that around during the war?
Good to know I was heading in the right
No.
direction then.
I had no idea about it then.
Yeah, it's a smaller settlement. So.
Never heard of Alvia.
Have you ever heard of it? No, sorry.
It's a smaller settlement. It hasn't been around as long. Good place to stop for supplies. You find some interesting things though. But it's just a step along our journey until from there we plan to head east and head to New Zephyrus.
I have another question for you. How long have you been traveling in this house carriage thing?
Well, I don't know, some 20 years or so.
Oh, interesting.
And is there a Miss Evelyn?
No, there is not.
How old does he look?
Roll an insight or a nature?
13.
13? Old.
Like,
Going by his stature and that, he probably reminds you a little bit more of your uncle, his sort of age, more than anything.
So what you're saying is Celine has a thing for uncles?
What's the opposite of a cougar?
I don't know if there's actually a term for that, is there?
I
That's,
don't know.
I don't think there is.
yeah.
I guess
Do
so.
not use that word. Absolutely
A
not.
panther?
I know in some circles that has
Do
bad
you and the master
connotation,
come
but,
this
you know,
way
it kind of
often,
is,
or is this purely happen chance?
What'd you say?
Do they come this way often, or is it pure happen chance?
This is one of the fastest way down from Hallow to get to our destination.
So I know that name. Like,
You,
I don't know. You're right.
That's not.
you know it's you know it is a town pretty far south, but yeah.
How can
it's
you
sort of,
tell?
That's not the one to ride on, is it?
that one.
Yeah.
Okay, but how can you
So no.
tell?
I mean, you can ride on it if you want. I'll
Right.
just print another one.
You sure?
It cost me like $5.
Oh, don't speak to that. She's just like, what? No. She's just like, oh, right.
But yes, traveling from Hallow, traveling north to Arvia. Say Arvia? Arvia, yes.
How do you spell that?
Avia.
Which one? A-V-I-A, just as it sounds.
A-V-I-A.
Is it the town we're going to?
That's the town.
Yes.
Why did I think it was Avium?
A-R-V-I-E-R.
A-V-I-A.
many
before
R's?
a human female
Adorable.
comes out with a tray of food and drinks.
Is that Rogier? Rogier?
Pass this to Dan.
No.
Do you say that?
No. Well, are you Rogier?
She's like, no, Audrey.
Audrey. How do I spell that?
That's 3 humans in the span
That's
of 5
that's
minutes.
traditional.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's just,
So
she's
many
just a waiter.
humans! Do you breed them?
You suck. I was just you asked that.
Never say that again!
I like to think that almost slips out though. Like, under your breath is like, do you
Get them!
Well, she brings out like drinks and meals and it's pretty cute. Yeah.
It has to be done. Oh,
No! I'm sorry.
Yes, well, please sit.
you got somewhere where I can put my leg, and I gesture to the wounded leg.
Is well, of course. And he reaches behind where his armchair was and pulls out like a little ottoman thing, sets it up for you.
Are you okay?
You're too kind, sir.
Are you okay if a Drake joined us at the table?
I would want nothing less.
I want to inside check that.
I was about to say, I would like to.
I would like to inside check that!
I'm like sitting and like.
No, I have no idea. I rolled a 1.
It's a 15.
15?
Yes, sir.
He just seems delighted to have guests.
Wow, okay.
He's just like, yeah, whatever. Bring it
What
to the
is
table.
with
then.
this dice? I drop it in the
we
cup and
notice-
suddenly
do we
it's
notice him
rolling
noticing me?
17
Like-
to 9.
Do they notice that?
Do I notice them noticing me? No more. He's paying attention to everybody.
Trying to look good.
Fire will lean in though and just be like, "Seems a bit desperate for attention. You might be in for a lucky shot."
Cameron's
I do that.
He's probably talking to you at the time. He's like,
Fire also is just,
where
like,
are
just
you-
goes back to eating and everything. Like, doesn't
what are you doing
back
out
to-
here?
back to
Where are
Lyra.
you headed?
Well, we were meant to be heading to Zephyrus.
We are in Zephyrus.
No, what's the news?
New Zephyrus.
Yeah, New Zephyrus. Fucking
the new Severius, the new Cephas.
You're heading towards the capital.
yes, but ran into a bit of trouble along the way and got detoured.
That wouldn't have something to do with that unfortunate crash site a day's journey back.
Unfortunately, yes.
Must have been some business. How did you all survive that?
I have no idea.
I'm sort of
You're
glazed
welcome,
over. Like,
Fred.
yeah, like you can see the
Yeah.
now.
Oh, that is.
You like break
Luck.
there for a
Then-
second. You're like, and then you're like, yeah, back to it.
Oh yeah.
was
Speaking of, all of a sudden, a light bulb goes off, and I'm like, and I cast Cure Wounds on myself. I still haven't healed my eye.
Oh shit. Well,
So yeah, I do that,
It
and
was interesting. I tried to make a parachute, completely failed. She seems quite proud of this. Only because she survived
Nice.
it.
I was in the middle of the ship when it crashed.
so yeah, I do
I
that.
assume that would explain the leg.
Probably, yeah. I blacked out after hitting a wall.
I do that, and I remove the bandage,
Oh, your eyes
and
looking
I
better.
can't tell because I can't see myself.
Yeah, so like as far as you can tell, you can see.
Yeah.
It's fine. Looks fine.
Does it look scarred over?
That eye is now milky white.
Fuck yeah. Well, it's.
Do we now start calling you
Better.
Salt Spire?
No,
What?
I hope not.
I don't
I
think you
second
remember
that.
that
What?
game.
Vermintide.
Vermintide reference.
Don't know it.
Victor Salt Spire?
Don't know it. Sorry, the joke's wasted on me.
It is.
Yeah,
That sounds
Well.
like a you problem.
So
It
I've got
does.
it is no problem.
I'm having fun with it.
Yeah,
like green eye, one green eye like this, and then like a milky white eye.
Like the dice right next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And why are you all headed to New Zephyrus? If you do not mind my intrusion, mind my asking.
Just traveling, really.
Having seen the world, perhaps.
I'm assuming New Zephyrus is the city above the spire.
That's the capital, yeah.
Well, yes, I don't really have family or. I think these are my new friends. Otherwise, I don't have friends elsewhere. Not really.
I helped
Yes,
you give
very
birth.
good.
I'd say we're friends.
We've been cuddling up each night.
Have you?
She's a very good cuddler.
Sorry, out of character. Just the.
With the fact that they won't get up out of bed is any indication, I'd have to second that.
Well, from New
Oh,
Zephyrus.
it's always good to have good travelling companions.
Okay, Luna, I have seen media, just not the one everyone else has been watching, okay? We go through this every time.
It's a game, Vermintide, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. It's. Yeah, I was going to say, normally we compare other
Oh,
things to
Salt
Vermintide.
Spire
We played
is the
two.
caster
We did
character.
play it a bit, yeah.
No, he's
Second
the witch hunter.
What's the caster one?
Are you talking? I almost want to say Sienna.
Sienna, yeah.
Ah, fucking no.
The Firecaster.
I'm waiting for the new one to come out.
Fucking Dark Tide.
Yes.
So keen. Yes. So, yes, just good to see the world with good companions.
Hey.
And you're an odd one. And he's looking at Morgrim. What brings you
Is that
out
you?
this way? Why are you headed
Did you
towards
tell
the
someone
city?
at Drake's that
Oh,
we,
was you?
we're playing Dungeons and Dragons?
My brain is not braining.
Well, that's a problem.
It's pretty normal, actually.
I like your name.
Rage Cake.
No.
Oh, your name.
Brain taking me.
It's fine. It's fine.
But, have I seen them at Drake's? I go to Drake's all the time.
I was also at Drake's earlier today.
I don't know.
Without.
Possibly.
It's fine. Don't out yourself. We're just gonna solve this mystery. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Out
you do
yourself.
have a look
No.
on your back.
God, no!
Straight up docs.
No!
The self.
We don't need them to give us shoes, okay?
It's one of the.
What about the feet?
What about the feet? Pick a feet then! You've got alert, you've got all sorts.
Mobility's great.
Mobility is a good
damn
one.
it.
It's a younger lad that works there.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, he got a
guys.
PC the other day and started streaming himself.
Oh,
Oh,
sick.
sick.
G'day to you, congrats.
Thanks for popping by.
Woohoo.
We appreciate you. So what do you say?
I was just on board to play music and have fun.
Cause pups just
You're a
don't.
bard by trade, then? Perhaps you can place a tune.
They are
Music coming through perfectly.
They are serviceable on their instrument.
Is everyone just serviceable to you?
Well, you seem to be.
Well,
26.
26.
comfortable
So
in
you just
water.
like flip the lute out and start strumming it, and it's just perfect background music.
As far
Vibes
as
go on.
cuddling goes, you are above serviceable.
Serviceable. You use that word so often. I
You
don't
just
think you
said.
mean-
You just said.
Yeah,
Is everything serviceable? No.
to you,
So you are above serviceable.
that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yes.
All right.
So is he still asking why
She looks
we're
a little bit
going
giddy.
Yeah,
on?
it's like, yeah, then what about yourselves? Why?
Are you the Drake's auntie, are you?
From New Zephyrus, I was going to be heading to
What does that
Vel-
mean?
Velvet.
Velthen.
I have
Ah,
nothing
yes,
to do with
Velvet.
the birthing of that egg.
Center of trade.
I know
in
I
the
was
kingdom.
there.
If anything, you're the auntie.
Good place to head to.
She's got a point.
I'm gonna teach it tricks.
I was actually heading there to return to the
I'll
table.
teach it how to fart real
yes.
loud.
Does that make Malcolm?
Well, I might be our ultimate destination if
If you want to be.
He was
wanted
trying
to pick
walk
up some
around
work.
for it and
Yeah,
everything.
you can be the weird uncle. That's
Work is definitely interesting.
Well, after we leave Avia, we will be heading east, and our ultimate destination will be Velpin. It's the center of trade, after all. We could do with some guards. I assume you're all capable. If you survived
I don't
the
know if we
crash.
should go to Velpen.
Oh,
Have you got something bad at Velpin?
It's where I grew up.
oh, you can see your family. Introduce
I
them
wasn't-
to your new friend.
I know I wasn't planning on doing that.
You have a new
Your new
friend?
cuddle buddy.
No.
Oh, disappointed!
She's like, oh. She just
Well, you
goes
don't
back to
want
like, she's playing like pauses with little Drake. She's like, okay.
You don't want to introduce your folks to your new cuddle buddy?
I wasn't planning on going back there.
Well, so you're just gonna keep it a secret from them.
Does it make you uncomfortable?
I haven't figured it out yet.
Well, I mean, you don't.
Why are you so focused on how we cuddle? If you want to be cuddled, you can ask.
I think they want to join.
I don't know. Not lots of people would make it too hot.
I mean, if you're offering, I'd be happy to join.
What is he implying?
Oh,
It's at that point that the
I'm
Oh
having.
yeah, he's here. Sorry. Hey.
Margaret!
No, it's at that point where
much
you guys have this
focus.
conversation. It's at that point where you guys have this conversation. The carriage jolts to a sudden stop, almost throwing everybody sideways.
Oh.
I'm already sitting down.
Almost the
Like,
equivalent of slamming on the brakes.
Right, right.
As soon as that happens, I reach.
And you hear a voice come out from like a little tube that's in the corner of the room, which you didn't notice before. And
What the fuck?
it's the voice from the goes, boss, you might want to check this one out. And then he just stands up. He goes, "Excuse me for a moment," and he walks quickly.
Can I
towards the front.
follow?
He doesn't answer. He just sort of walks towards
She
the
picks
front
up a
of
drink and like runs after him.
so how are you two, you know,
Oh my
mashed
god!
potatoes?
What is that?
Something large slams into the side of the carriage.
Yeah, I was
There
gonna say,
was
Malcolm
something
Malcolm was looking for a window.
Looking for a window. There is one on the same side as the door
mashed
on this one, not one on the other side.
I make a break for the door.
Well, I was
Yep.
originally going to say mashing pieces, but I felt that
Is
was
that
way
the side
too
that got
crass.
slammed into, or was it the other side?
It slammed in from the other side.
Is my face really good?
Far
Yes, it is.
Far
It's a bit hot in here.
Yep.
Jesus, mashed
Okay,
potatoes.
In
It's
the
so
middle of the
hot.
house.
Better put that in the back
Is the
pocket.
door in the middle of the house?
Yes, on the right hand side.
So he wants to go out the door and then underneath and stealth in the shadow of the house.
Okay.
Because that
Sits-
seems like a tactical thing to do.
Yep.
I'm gonna
No,
try
session
and break
has
through it
gone
and run around the other side.
Chaotic
Is that
to
the right-
okay, back to
Okay.
chaotic again.
What's everybody doing?
Margaret sits up and continues the conversation, and he's like, "So does that mean you're a dual wielder?"
I picked
And-
myself
I'm
up off the
following
ground and
the
said,
I was gonna say,
"Get your mind out of the gutter, please."
and then everyone else is gone.
And then I'll head out the door as well.
You're getting called out.
Fine, it's fine.
Cool.
I like it.
Wouldn't be able to tell. This side of the table's blushing.
Is everybody else heading out the
Boom.
door?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's just me. It's fine. It doesn't
Alright.
take much.
Just a mention of mashed
You guys
potatoes.
head out the
It was
door.
just such a stupid phrase. Yeah.
and just as another large stone, massive boulders across the road, just missing where the bullets were.
Are the bullets okay?
Well, they didn't get hit.
Okay,
So yeah, they're
I would have
okay.
heard them say, "Watch out for the forest."
And that's where we'll roll initiative.
No,
Question
roll
is,
initiative, not roll.
do we have
roll your
time for this?
octaves.
I was gonna say, we're gonna have to get started. And then we'll have to pick it up
What
next
is
session.
that? What is that?
No! It's good as you.
I take it back. I'm good. I'm fine.
Or something together.
I certainly don't feel so bad about my rolls.
I'm actually rolling pretty decent tonight.
Alright, brag away.
Brag
Brag
away.
away.
I was rolling really shit using the app,
Yeah.
but using the actual dice, I haven't
Because it's the
rolled
app.
under a freaking 15.
I rolled a 1 for stealth and then an 18 for initiative, so
Thanks for the follow as well, your name.
my dice don't want to make up their mind at the moment.
2 more.
That came up? I
Two
didn't.
more
Oh, no,
200.
that's because you've got the feed and stuff over
I've
there.
got the dasher.
Yeah, you got the dash.
2 more and we'll get 100.
Hey, that's almost
Yay.
quite perfect. Just ignore the gravestones.
We should do
I will
a
not.
100 sub giveaway.
What are we giving away?
One of those bull
Mashed
games.
potatoes!
We got those
Hand
board
mashed
games
by
to
yours
give away,
truly.
remember?
Oh yeah.
We should make that one of the shirts. Just Margaret just leaving. So do you mash potatoes?
We should get people to like and share and tag a friend, and then we choose a winner after we hit 100 subs.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you've got people who would enjoy watching this, just send it to them and just tell them to join. No context.
Join in
Just send the link and be like, hey, come along.
Click on this. They
and
might
learn
swear.
about mashing
Yeah.
potatoes.
Click it. They show you how to mash potatoes.
We don't show them how to mash potatoes.
What are you doing with the bloody thing there, Graham?
I don't know. Okay.
Then ask people if they dual wield.
I'm clicking on shit and it's just doing things.
I don't even have to mash potatoes anymore. I bought a potato rice.
Nice.
That's gonna have to be as good as it gets because I can't reach that camera and I'm not stretching over everything.
That's fine. That's pretty good. We just...
Where would the...
I think it needs to go.
That way? Wow, that's a big wagon.
I told you, it's massive.
church on
That's the closest I can sort of get. It's actually long. It's
Longer. Like
probably
a train?
a little bit longer.
Yeah. House train.
Yeah, more or less.
I like it.
House train.
House train.
Oh god. Somehow I'm not even remotely surprised.
I don't think we have bullets though, do we?
I know we
We
used
should
an
have one.
Ankylosaurus last time.
That's right.
We should have one.
We have shark.
Ankylosaurus.
Remember where he is?
Miscellaneous shite.
You should have really.
I mean,
There's the Yankee.
No, it is one that I want to play though, because I fucking love dinosaurs.
Who done? Consoles or PC?
Yeah, go on, put them at the front.
I'm working on getting a PC though, because boy do I need a new
I
one.
have Ark on console.
Same.
Are you the only one that has a PC?
Can you play it though?
Wait, are we talking like potatoes or dinosaur
Hey,
potatoes?
Lou.
Perfect.
Thanks for following.
Taurus, the best.
Carnotaurus? Oh, no, that's a baryonyx.
That's adorable!
Those are our bullets.
I would like to adopt both of them.
Megastoids.
So cute.
I mean, we could use mammoths.
No.
If you want to use mammoth, Daryl.
No, you don't need that. I think it's too big.
Mammoths.
I've got the problem.
This
Yeah, I thought we
Carnotaurus
did have
is
one,
fucking
but-
adorable.
I'm just gonna yoink.
Ugh.
Oh, I killed the other one. Sorry.
Just pull everything else down with it.
I'm in danger.
Where's that other mammoth? Look at the size. The one that you just pulled out. Like, look at the size difference.
Sweet Jesus. Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Say that again.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Oh my god.
What?
Don't do it! Don't ever say it! I love this little thing. I'm gonna put that back. Good job.
Don't do it, girl. It's not worth it.
Oh, don't do it.
I turned the down lights on, but
I'm
that
just
just
thinking
everything
about
would
it.
go white.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
I did.
A frog.
Yeah, good one.
A frog.
You want that one, Daryl?
We love a good frog.
No.
My Drake one has
Too big.
a blue
That's what I
Drake,
want.
the God Drake.
Incredible.
Ooh.
I chose copper because copper dragons
What about-
my favorites.
Yes.
They're so
No, this is
pretty.
good.
Blue dragons are my favorite.
They are very, very pretty. I also like the black dragons.
Yes.
They're so feisty.
Cool. Where's everybody's minis?
Mine's right there. I don't know where everybody else's are.
I left mine here last time.
Should be on the shelf then, I would
That's
assume.
the one.
I don't know what you're talking
She's the
about.
ginormous thorny one.
Ours is also a Buffy.
A puppy?
Yes.
Would you like to borrow one?
Well, have you designed one on Hero Forge or anything, David?
Not yet.
Because, I mean, that can be the first thing we print out.
I now have a Margrath here.
Incredible.
Oh yeah, she got the mini we
I
used.
need to throw money at you when you have that up and running.
Do
too,
you
'cause
need
I've
to
got
borrow
the
one?
Nalgru mini as well.
Well, like I said, me and Daryl are going to go ham on it. Just buy a bunch of resin right away.
Back to borrow a mini.
Print like crazy.
I think we had one that I used last time.
Yeah, there was that cat thing somewhere.
Where's the cat?
The Rakshasa.
Oh, fucking giants.
Oh, I put it away.
Rakshasa.
Shasraka? The
What,
Shasraka!
You thought that I was gonna get one by then?
Yes?
No.
Yes.
We believed in you.
And you let us down.
Failed.
That's
you
why
can
it was in the
use
past tense.
Iran! They use lightning. Look at them.
What is
Using all the
that?
lightning.
What is that? That is terrifying.
Don't be like that. It's just a donkey.
Stop.
Like half the height. Of
Oh my god! Yeah, well, that's also a massive fucking mini though. I'm
That's
gonna.
a massive furbolg.
Yeah. Well, considering she's meant to be not that massive.
We'll
Sorry,
This is-
we'll either find some 3D files or we'll make some on Hero Forge and we'll try and get a whole bunch done.
If you do, let me know and I can.
Yeah,
put
because
mine
I'm buying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm spending $1,000 on the 3D printer, so the print bed's like this.
That's the baby
Okay.
of the mini that I've been using.
Can we get some
He's a him.
Battle
combat music going?
Sure, Mr. DM.
Oh,
You're the DM, you know what you want.
Let's just do it ourselves with our mouths. Just put my favourite organs. Us.
Freebie from Jaker.
I hate that thing. Oh no, that's okay. But the little
It's really bright.
screwdriver that Daryl gave me, yuck.
Why? What was that?
It's just so
You put the
bad.
wrong finger for yuck. It was yellow for yuck. I know how this goes.
It was a free. The screwdriver was a freebie. You can't complain.
Yeah, I know, but I've got a iFixit kit.
Daryl
Yeah,
had one
you
of
see
these
that?
and like.
Let's get this moving as quick as we can. What is? Has everybody rolled initiative?
Yes.
Your ones.
Can
I've got
I get? Give me a second.
Sorry, the chair's playing havoc on my buttocks.
25 to 20.
21!
21!
It's gonna take a while to get
Who
to me.
has the higher dex?
16.
Which is
16!
Rollies.
Fuck's sake.
No, roll a d20. Go.
5.
12!
You're first.
Ladies first it is.
That's sister to you, buddy.
Hey, you're
Okay.
buddy.
Alright. So who got
What
21?
was before dogs?
Me first.
Both of you.
Yeah, me first.
Okay.
Then Toby.
We got Hawk, and then we got Morgrim.
I think it might be Margrath.
15.
What's your name?
15 to
Morgan.
20.
Yes.
15 to 20.
MAUGRIM.
15 to 10.
Yes. I got
M-A-U-G-R-I-M.
14.
All I can say is lower.
What did you guys get?
You first.
I got 3.
Oh, I got a 4.
Total?
Oh my god, guys.
I got a 4.
Total.
Whoa! I thought you rolled harder than I did.
Okay.
You
That's
rolled
right, because you
a-
got- yeah,
I
I
rolled
can
a
you
1.
You guys are just coming out the doors on this side. The
Yeah.
Buppy was
Oh,
one
no,
who
I've
dove
got a 2.
under the
What am I talking about?
thing, so put
Buppy?
him on top and move everyone else on the other side.
You said the wheels were like taller than us, so I figured we could stand under there pretty easy.
You'd be crouched and huddled, but yeah. So you'd be like squatted quite low, but yeah, definitely you could get under it. Okay, well,
I'm still inside
Hawk
at this point.
is first.
So if we have to crouch to move under it, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
So
You
it'll
have to
slow your
crouch.
movement to half, but you're not prone.
You guys have to crouch.
I mean, you have to like lean a little bit, but yeah.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna crouch under it as far as I can go. So 15 feet. So that would put me at the other side of it, like just under it still, or
Yes, but you'd be at where you started. You'd be about halfway under it.
cool. Am I able to attack from there?
You could, yeah.
All right, I will try and shoot twice.
So you can use your bring out your crossbows and attack.
Yep.
Go for it.
That's a 17
17 will hit.
and 14.
14 will also hit.
Sweet, because I rolled a 7 on that one. Only 12 points of damage.
Okay. Just barely reacts to it.
Yep.
Cool. It'll make it Mulgrim's turn.
Mulgrim is also going to pull out a crossbow.
Yep.
Take a shot.
Me too, man. Me too.
19.
19 will hit.
Just realised none of my cleric spells actually do damage. I got a cantrip that deals damage.
8 points of piercing damage.
8 points.
Good.
That didn't look like a very smart idea. I just saw that in my peripherals. I'm like, that's not good.
Okay. That's it for your turn.
He'll move towards the end of the.
Can somebody move the Mulgrim mini to the end? So towards the back of the cart. Yeah.
Oh, I should have done that.
Alright, it is going to move 40 feet in your direction.
So,
Just sort of around those trees.
oh god. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Just one of those massive balls has got in its hand. It's just going to sort of see where you guys are. And it's going to hurl it towards the bottom of the carriage where you guys are shooting from.
I'm just gonna drag the battle map out over our portraits.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, our portrait.
Ah, so sad.
It misses. It just
so there's no
hits the side of the
Mr.
cart.
Hillgiant.
Huh?
So there's no Mr. Hillgiant.
It hits the side of the cart, and the rock just sort of breaks apart, but it covers you guys, so you don't take any damage.
Shut up! And then when it moved it did that.
I love it.
But that's it for its turn. It is McGrath.
So I'm going to hobble to the entrance because I was still inside the cart. Be like, what do we got? And how much light is there? What time of day is it?
It's probably more about midday. Yeah, you probably hadn't been travelling that far.
So there's not much shade.
No, it's pretty bright.
So while still in the cart, I'm going to start the embiggening, and before I'm too big to fit through the doorway,
Step outside.
because I can't be in direct sunlight when I start it.
Yeah.
God. It's horrible.
The map? Oh god.
I can fix this.
It's gonna go behind Daryl.
I'm getting there.
Yeah. And what do you do?
Perfect. So I've still got my crossbow. My crossbow is now bigger.
Please.
Can I see it?
Like I said, I'll send the borders and everything to Darren.
Then I'm going to
Screw
start.
around with
Do we have a large base?
I'm gonna see what I've got. That might work as a embiggened.
If you find an ogre, that'd probably work.
You've got
Once you look like you
Just
wanted
get
to
the
throw up,
crossbow
you tapped
over.
my shoulder, you were like... What happened? Did you try not to yawn loud or something? Okay. Why?
I was scowling gun for a second.
You looked ill, you were like...
That gives me ideas, don't say things. Gatling guns can exist in this world.
And
I would like to say it's
5,
neutral, but I was
10,
terrified most of the
15,
time.
20,
You'll be
25.
Look at that guy.
That is me.
Oh, what the fuck
Bigger.
happened to you?
He got bigger.
Oh, wow,
He
cool!
doesn't look like that.
I got tapped on the shoulder once and I
Don't
don't...
say that. He's still as ugly as he was before.
So I look like that, except that size now.
Right, okay.
We'll have to do yours on Neuroforge on the actual STL files. We can print it bigger.
It's not that blurry.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Oh,
Cool.
no, it just cleared.
But yes, if that's
You-
if your
you were
turn,
running
it
on
is
a
now
different,
Fire's turn.
Okay,
I
well...
just had a stroke.
Fire is going to move 30 feet, which... Where am I? I'm in between spit. I'm going to say I was there. So...
I can actually zoom in as well using the camera
I
control.
can move diagonally, and that only counts as 5 feet for you here too, that's right?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I move there.
Yep.
But I can't really see her.
The bullets are in the way.
I don't really want to move or do anything else.
How tall
Actually-
is this house cart we're in?
About that tall.
Am I able to backtrack real quick?
Sure.
Cool. So I'm going to go back here. I am going to cast Long Strider on you. So fire reaches out and casts Long Strider and touches your shoulder, and it means that you have an extra 10 feet of movement.
Cool.
Okay. And then she will move her.
Give it to the person who doesn't need
20,
extra movement.
25, 30. And then I'm going
I
to
don't
just
need
stay
extra
there,
Because
and the
you
Drake
already
is just going to
moved
follow me
35?
and wait.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Cool, cool.
45.
That's it.
Yeah. That's
Speaking of
20
which-
higher than me.
Celine, your turn.
Do it, Dion. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40, 45.
So you feel like
Yeah, I'm like,
It's not necessarily like-
start running. And I'm
you
just
feel
like,
some sort of magic go into you, but then when it's not until you start running, you feel like the air beneath you is pushing you faster. So your strides are actually longer. So you are
Yeah.
you're not expending more energy, but you're just traveling further with each
Yeah,
step.
cool.
It lasts for an hour, by the way.
An hour?
Yeah.
Holy
Is it concentration?
shit.
No, it's not, is it?
No, it's just
No,
an
that's
action
pretty
and a
cool
touch
spell.
one, so it's
So
it's
I
an hour
get
long.
to the place where the bullets are tied to the start of the carriage, and so I can see the thing.
So we're probably between them. Yeah, it's.
How far is that from where I am?
Somebody measure that. I'm going to just
Where's
assume
his-
it's about
where's his
70,
skull?
80 feet.
35 or 40 feet.
Is the skull there?
It's not this one, is it?
35 or
That's
40
the one.
feet is the one, yeah. Each, that's
Every inch
shape,
is 5 foot.
and it's about that, yeah.
I have 3 slots of first level, so I can always cast Long Strider on you after if you need.
I mean, you probably
I handling that very
well.
Hey.
You probably noticed that even being bigger, I am still slow.
Yeah.
Probably still limping.
9 inches.
So
Take
just
that,
be sure to double
Barry.
Are you sure it's 9 inches? Are you sure it's not 12?
That's Archimedes.
I was right.
What? How many feet
Sort
is
of.
it?
I said 35, 40, but 45 is close enough.
45. Okay, I'm just gonna... I don't have to worry about you, so I just go, lightning!
Yeah, because you're in front of me. I'm not shocked. You are.
Roll the hit.
Oh, I'm not being so quiet about it this time anymore.
First time Margaret's hearing about this.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Caster! Splat!
Malcolm
It's
would
only
be
11.
interested, but not for
Oh.
nefarious reasons.
Just
Doesn't do
hits
anything.
it, just sort of crackles off of it.
Okay, so higher than we know a 14
So
is.
I just put the
Tentacle?
portal tentacle thing in
Pentacle?
front.
The pentacle.
The pententacle?
Pententacle.
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 Oh my god, there's even worse.
Oh.
10!
Yeah.
Ah.
No.
But it's
So like it
it's
hits it
there.
and it's getting like zapped, but it's just
It's
bouncing on its
there.
thick skin.
Do I have anything tentacly looking?
You're not working tomorrow, are you?
I do not.
Did you want to come around here and work on the overlaying that.
Yeah, we can do that.
I mean, that kind of looks technically.
As long as I get my sleep in, we'll work it out.
Yeah, that's fine, because I'm not working tomorrow.
You
either,
can
so-
do.
You can
change
put
of
that there.
Overlays.
Yes.
Scenes.
Yeah,
And
yeah
stuff.
I'm going to make it a completely different scene.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, did we need a mini for the tentacle?
Hog.
Yes,
And tentacle? I'm just gonna.
Mr.
put a
Lawkeeper.
little thing there.
It's your turn.
I will.
It's the Weaver, thank you. Weaver of Time and Fate.
That was.
Awkward silence.
No,
Break it up.
I'm just gonna pop up on the tablet. 4-star familiar. Frickin' the Waterdeep game sent me a notification.
Hey, do you need any help with penis enlargement?
Pause at the moment!
Pause right now.
Thank
So
you.
I'll-
Your car's extended warranty.
Right on the edge of coming.
I
in.
was just like,
So you
no.
use it maybe like 10 feet to get out, and then you rest your movement.
It's just like you still stand up and just talk right into the microphone.
I'll stay under there and I'll burn my action to reload the crossbows.
Okay. Yep. You can do that.
Does
That's
it
it for
take
your
an
turn.
action to reload them?
For now.
So, okay, well,
I
that's
did
ominous.
fucking nothing. That was horrible.
More room.
I also did nothing except cast long throw.
I
Yes.
did nothing at all that round, apart from reload my bows. So
Yeah. Okay.
You're there. Yes, so you're at the back of the cart, still sort of sticking out though.
Yes. He is going to continue shooting.
I'm just gonna scoot you 5 forward so you got a better
Are
shot.
you actually using the dice? Like the glass?
Yeah, apparently it
dice?
rolls better. Yeah.
No, not really.
Oh, well,
It depends.
okay.
What'd
Was
you
there
get?
alcohol in there?
That one was a 10.
Total?
We just hit 100
Yeah.
followers.
Oh, hey!
Sweet!
Oh, we did a little bit ago. I don't remember when.
Welcome to the party, pals.
G'day, welcome, thank you very much.
who was the 100
Quick save gaming.
quick
Hell
save
yeah.
gaming?
I just realised.
That is a
someone
dope
picked-
friend
That's
Twitch
cool.
username.
I
That's
will
cool.
write that down and message them later.
What you doing?
Shooting, I think.
Shoot.
Shoot.
He only has one attack.
Clever girl.
Are you gonna move?
I'm considering it.
Do you need to reload? Is that an action you need to do?
He's using the bow, yeah?
Crossbow.
Oh. I
Small-
believe it's an
small one.
automatic at the end of the round.
Okay, so at the end of the round, yeah.
Oh, it's so good having the battle map so big.
Big one hundo.
We can have smaller versions of us
So-
down on the
Yeah,
left.
All of
yeah,
that
I'm
is
going to,
trees,
but
isn't it?
just to get it so people
Is
can
that-
see
That were
it,
trees.
That's fine.
fucking blow it up.
Yeah,
that's
good.
shrubs.
Shrubs.
Not trees, but
Means
shrubs.
that I can pull
You
any
can't use them
faces
for
I
cover,
want
though.
to, and no one can see it.
Shrubbery.
Okay, because he
That's
is
alright.
going to
Big one hundo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
use his bonus
So-
action to
Thanks,
dash
Wombo.
and move
Okay.
further into the shrubbery.
When's
over
the next
here.
giveaway? 250?
So 30 feet?
250?
35.
35?
Tell all your
So that's probably
friends.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, he doesn't need his bonus action for that though.
Did you say you can use your movement?
I
Bonus
can
action
feel that
self?
leg. It's
Okay.
the other leg that I can't feel. He's playing footsies under the table. My goodness.
I'll take my slippers off.
No! Keep them on in public, please.
That's a 13 for stealth.
13 for self?
Good thing this girl is
Oh, you
dumb.
good?
Yeah, I just
Big,
moved the
curvy,
wall a
and
bit.
dumb.
I'm sure the wolves survive. You will be.
I mean, I did put a hole in it, so that's a good start. I've done that
That's a
with my top
fantastic
before.
start.
Does, okay. But yeah, you wait until it's like getting ready to pick up another rock or something. As soon as it looks away, you dash across the gap.
Yeah, he's
You
got
can,
plenty of
you're pretty sure he didn't see you.
Can you roll dice on Twitch?
No.
No.
Oh no! You can set up
A
a
bot or
random
something that does
number
it.
generator.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah. I have it on my channel where I can roll a d20.
Right, because we've got 6 games out there from those Lucky Dip blind pack things
Oh yeah.
that I got.
What's
So,
up? Where do you need it moved?
quick save needs
So
to roll
he's
a
going to pick up another
d6.
rock. He's going to hurl it at
Someone
the
can
cart,
roll
whoever's
for
still
them.
hiding under there.
Right.
I don't
you.
think anyone's on.
Me? I'm under the cart.
Or just.
And then it's going to walk
and then
towards the
find out.
bullets.
How many feet?
Don't
it
let him
moves
hurt
40
the
feet.
babies.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah, he gets in
25.
range.
That is not going to be fun. Either of them, really. That's the
If
sound
these
of
bullets die, I will also perish.
Bullets are not easy to kill, so...
No.
These bullets I'll
that's
kill
fine.
everything in this room and then myself.
Dice roll.
Guys, I'm just going to be playing...
Even with your cover, I'm pretty sure a 20-something hits you.
I'm in half cover. So yeah,
Yeah, so I think half cover only adds what, 3?
3 or 2 or something like
Half
that.
cover's like 5.
5. So what does that make your AC?
Oh,
Or is that 3/4?
19? Okay, yeah.
3/4. I don't know.
So that does hit, so... Oh no. Did more damage than I expected.
That one rolled
Who knew a giant boulder being hurled by a big beefy broad
That is
would
a
do-
nice boulder.
would do so much damage?
I like that
That's
boulder.
heavy.
That is a nice boulder.
That is a nice.
2. That's a 3.
Oh my
What the
God.
fuck is wrong with this die? Is a 7?
What's wrong with your
Oh,
hand?
what?
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Which is?
No.
Which is?
It is the hand.
But
Oh my
that's
god,
it.
it's the hand!
That's it for its turn.
It's the hand!
That makes it Margaret's turn.
I am very, very, very bloody.
Yeah.
The fucking
So an actual
hand!
like chunk of the caravan comes away and you just sort of
15,
get
20,
knocked flat by it.
25. And I'm pretty much just gonna do a and then crossbow in the face.
Do it. Roll the hit.
Okay, don't roll with my right hand, roll with my left hand.
15 plus things.
Oh my god.
Yes, does hit.
Sweet, because it's going to be 17 after that. I don't know. What's happening?
It's gone to shit.
Um,
It's gone to shit.
You used all your luck.
Oh, I actually need to check the player's handbook for it. I'm going to just steal your player's handbook.
Oh goddamn, really?
Do it fast. Do it fast. Well,
Because
Oh,
I want to know
you're
if
only just checking the damage.
yeah, do I add
Okay.
extra damage to it?
While you're checking the damage, we'll just go straight to Fire's turn because we want to
Running out of time. Yeah, sorry.
Fire is going. Can she, like, shoot between here now?
You could
that
shoot
it's-
through there, yeah.
Okay. And I'm not at disadvantage with her longbow, am I? Not because they've got
No.
distance.
No, you're easily within range of the
Cool,
longbow.
cool, cool, cool. I am going to cast Hail of Thorns before I shoot the
As a
bow.
bonus action to
Yep,
fire. Yeah.
as a bonus, and then I want to just try and attack it with said longbow there
Do
too.
it. Do it.
Yeah.
Which hand do I roll with?
Roll the hits.
Yeah,
I took that boulder to the face.
Yeah, just got that eye back.
Okay, I rolled the same anyway. 11 plus comes up to a 13.
Hits.
A hit?
Hits.
Wow! Okay, and then I get a D8 of piercing damage, plus I believe
Then it needs to make a dex.
it does, a dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to assume that a 5 does not dodge that.
Nope, nope, it doesn't.
So it takes full damage.
So I need, what's my D8? That's a D8, and then it's D8 plus another D10. So I'll roll the D8 first, which is a 4, plus a D10, which is a 4. So it takes 8 points of damage.
8 points of
What
damage.
about your dex bonus?
Oh. That will bring it up to an 11.
So plus 3 for your dex.
Yes.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
And then I've also got Drakey Boy behind me as well. I don't think he can do much at the moment though.
So does he have any ranged attacks? I don't think he can get close enough.
Don't think he has range attacks at the moment, but there is his infused strike that he can do, which basically any other creature within 30 feet, if they make a weapon attack, it can infuse it with their breath ability or their element, basically, which they've got acid. So
you said
Cool.
he's behind you and
Probably-
so he could, say for example, when I'm lining up, infuse.
So, as a reaction, when someone makes an attack with their weapon, he can infuse it with
Okay.
acid.
Well, who are you going to add the damage to? Doesn't matter because you both hit this turn.
I'll let
Just for fluff.
This guy's.
So as he's like loading the crossbow like that, he just goes "Bleh," and spits this acid into the bolt. You're like, thoof, and then it, does acid damage. So how much damage does it add? Or does it just change the type?
It causes an extra D6 of the damage type.
Roll a d6.
I need to find my goddamn D6. That's a D12. That is not a D6.
Yeah. have it.
Can I roll a d12? No.
Yeah, have this one.
Can roll with d12 and just half it.
You've got a pointy one, so it might work better for you.
And it doesn't specify any.
So 4.
4 extra damage.
And it doesn't specify any limitations to how much it can do that. It's just as a reaction there whenever it sees another creature within
range. Okay,
Yeah.
so as long as it's within range. Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Are you going to move? Are you going to move because you've attacked?
I moved to get there.
Yeah, okay. So you can still move. And then Celine, it is your turn.
15, 20, 25,
Celine,
30. I'm going to sit right there.
save the boulette. Swap places with it.
Pretty much. Not much happened last turn. So she's going to say, "Bigger lightning."
Bigger is better!
I'd so laugh if it ends up being smaller.
Oh no!
You missed, didn't
No!
Did you miss it
Again?
worse?
Oh, it's not good, guys.
You weren't expecting the recoil, you went,
Natural 1.
oh!
I like to think you're like, bigger lightning! Smaller lightning happens.
Have a dice.
Either that or it's scrape over the back of the bullets.
You rolled a 5. Good job.
She's gonna move the little thing only a little bit and try and actually hit something. Easy.
Wow. Maybe you need to change
21.
hands.
21. Definitely hits.
Yeah. I don't remember what the. I'll probably do 1 bloody damage now.
No, don't jinx it.
I was about to say, don't jinx yourself.
We got this, touch wood.
Okay, 10 damage.
Yay!
Was that full damage?
It was from the. Yeah, that's full damage.
Hell yeah.
So,
From the portal thing.
you fire this larger blast of lightning, not prepared for like the recoil of it. And it actually, you first go off the side, it sort of crackles off the back of the bullets because they got pretty thick skin as well. But then the orb pulls the lightning towards it, so it goes and just strikes into it,
That's so cool.
doing 10 damage.
Damn.
Very nice. That'll bring us back around to Hawk's turn again.
Are you a warlock?
What do you mean?
What would make you say that?
Big lightning?
You can't just ask somebody.
There
that.
are lightning. There are a lot of lightning spells.
based on their ability!
There are a lot of lightning spells.
True. Not for low level, though.
Why would you even say that?
Have I told you of Iran? the
You
lightning
accused
sorcerer?
I was gonna say there is literally a sorcerer class called Lightning. Wizards get they get a lightning spell
Thundershock,
as well.
this, that,
Yeah.
the other.
So I'm pretty sure even some clerics can get it too. So
Yeah.
there are a lot of ones that can get it.
The only warlocky thing they have is the
Line
tentacle.
of sight on it.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah, you'd be able to lean out and easily
It's not a tentacle.
line of sight.
attempt to
It's
attack
like
it
lightning as
twice.
Boing. That dice did not want to stay in there.
That's an 18 plus 7,
Never hits.
and that's 13.
The best
hits.
D6 is a D12?
Okay, so
What? Rombo, what are you talking about?
It's probably when I pulled out a D12 earlier.
Can I
Looking
roll a
for
d12
you.
instead?
11 points of damage.
11 points.
Yep.
I just realised that guy's within 30 feet of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Guess
I
who's
burn my
imbuing
action
psychicness
surge.
on their bolts
Okay.
now?
Yeah, do I have to
yeah,
attack
yeah,
with
yeah.
that, or can I use it to cast a spell?
Action surge, no. Action surge
Stack
is you get one more
acid.
action for the turn. So
Well, basically,
whatever
every
you do.
time you attack, it's going
In
to
that
give you a
case, I'm
reaction.
going to
As long as I'm
cast
within 30
Cure
feet, because my
Wounds
Drake is
on
with me at all
myself.
times.
Cure
You
Wounds?
get extra
Okay.
acid damage anyway.
So you take a couple of shots and you sort of lean back behind cover, just like, and
Center
cast
yourself.
yourself. Yeah, cast it. Well, actually, cast a spell. Let's see, pretty quick practiced words for that. Cool, cool. That's it for your turn.
Yep.
More
I
grim.
basically go, motherfucker, that hurt.
More grim. You're in the bushes. What you doing?
I just
He's
realised
going to use his whole turn to
something
move.
Hell yeah.
So that will-
I just realised.
I had the spot organised and then I moved the thing
So
because
as
it was
soon
annoying.
as something moves my person,
And now
it
I
stops
forgot.
being embiggened. If I stab this thing with the antlers and break the antlers off, the antlers will suddenly shrink, leaving you nothing but gaping wounds.
Oh,
He is going to move to
that's cool.
There.
yes.
Up bushes, terrain.
Not enough to really slow him down.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
They're just big enough to hide behind, but you can easily get through them.
35. Are you dashing?
Yes.
Even though I healed myself, I'm
35,
still 1
40,
hit away from
45,
death.
50, 55,
Seriously?
60.
That's fine.
I'm still under double digits.
Oh shit.
And you still have your action if you use your bonus action to dash.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, you're one of those rogues.
What?
You're one of those rogues.
A rogue?
Are you a rogue?
He's a bard.
Oh, why didn't I
You're
think you
a
were rogue?
roguish looking
Because he wears dark
bard.
clothes.
Probably, in which case, yeah, no, you can't use a bonus action. Do you have cunning action?
Yeah.
I mean, if you do, then yeah, you just use a bonus
Fine,
action.
we'll shoot the thing.
From the guy just chucking out, hey, you warlock!
There's a 24.
You're getting everyone's wrong.
It's a 24.
4 damage. I rolled a 1.
Oofed. Hey, it's still damage.
You did 4 damage. It's pretty good.
Holy.
It's better than missing. You know.
I need another d6 then.
That's it for your turn?
Yeah.
You didn't miss though. You did damage. Sorry.
The first one I did
Too soon?
miss.
Was it too soon?
I did
Sorry.
miss.
Not bad.
He can't do any of his special
So,
stuff.
with all
so it
the
doesn't
stuff
really matter.
and our trickery, that is the dice.
Oh, yeah.
I roll for damage.
Can it get around those bullets to...
Not without taking a little bit of a trip.
you can move 40 feet, can you just move around the bullets, please?
Would the bullets get an attack on check?
They're not... They're
How do I
trained
count
not to
40
attack.
feet for this bitch?
Each
Okay, so
square
you
is
got-
5.
You got a. Yeah.
5,
10,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
That feels like a chess game.
Okay.
Hey,
I mean, D&D kind of is.
It does take a swing at the first bullet on the way past.
Oh, this guy.
he's already knocked over, so that makes sense.
Poor Christopherson, how could they do this to you?
How do we know if that wasn't Archimedes?
Clearly,
It could have been Archimedes!
clearly that's Christopherson.
You're right. Christopherson.
Christopherson McStofferson.
No.
Mikuserson? Mikuserson.
McHusserson.
Mikuserson.
McHusserson.
Mikuserson.
McHusserson.
Sounds like Mikorson.
McHusserson.
What's the
I've
reach on
got.
that?
Probably 10.
What have we done?
Is
Is what?
are you within 10 feet of that?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes. Unfortunately.
Don't kill me. Come on, I'm a new mum. Please don't.
It's gonna be a hit.
Oh no.
Are you worse off than I am or something?
I
Like,
don't know. I'm still at full health. I've
At
got pretty
least
decent
it's-
AC though.
As long as it wasn't a 20, I'm sure you'll be fine.
I've got a solid.
That's 16 points of bludgeoning damage. As it comes past, it just like smacks one of the things, and then just as it comes up, it just goes.
She just. Ow!
But that's it for its turn.
Oh, that sucks. That's stinky. You
It
stink.
is Margaret's turn.
Probably does.
Okay, so I am going to say to you, do you trust me? I'm going to take that as them being a willing creature, and I am going to use my mind to move them 30 feet away from it.
What? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And then I am going to action surge and shoot that bitch in the face.
And the Draco reaction to give him that.
Was that like
Well,
the heels?
Okay.
The heels of the shoes like dragging on the ground.
What is happening? So you just feel like something's just enveloped you? You feel like something's just enveloped you gently and then just... Like you stop, you even
Like
stop
a-
touching the ground. You just stop touching the ground as well, like...
I don't know how to feel about that, but thank you. So violent.
Oh no. I wasted everything.
Oh,
Oh no.
I rolled a 1.
Who did you hit?
Oh,
Nobody.
Nothing.
Oh, I was about to say not
That
fucking-
is good because
I was saying that
rolled
direction
one-
shooting is
Just
sorry.
whistles.
I whistle while I miss it.
A tree starts melting in the background.
My bad, sorry.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, you action surged, didn't you?
Can I still change weapons? Because I feel I'm about to need my hammer.
Action surge is just a feat, not a bonus action. It's not a bonus. I haven't used my movement or my action right now.
So yeah,
bonus action.
your bonus action, you can like discard the bow.
And yeah,
crossbow,
you guys notice
throw
as
your
soon
hand.
as I drop the crossbow to the side, it just shrinks back to normal size.
Alright, okay.
And hammer comes out of the backpack.
Now smash it with a hammer.
Cool. Are you gonna move?
Ah.
Or are you gonna wait for it to come to you?
No. It can
Okay.
move the distance.
Fire.
Go the distance.
I
I
went to the
am.
exact same place.
My bone's gonna die. I've only got 9% left.
Run away.
Fucking 8 I am. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15 feet away.
Man.
I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns again.
Okay.
As a bonus action, and then
Awesome,
action
thank you very much.
attack.
It should fast charge
Yep.
because that charger is magical.
Come on, baby!
Even better.
Oh! That's a 19 plus
Plus
2.
six.
Yep.
Yep,
Cool,
yep, yep.
wonderful. Which will then be a D8, and they've got to make a dexterity saving throw again.
I was about to say this should go better because I'm better with melee than I
Nope.
am range. But only one would still fail.
That's another 3.
Damn! Alright, I'll take
It
it.
is not very dexterous.
4, 7 is 11 plus 3, which is a 14.
14
Yay.
damage.
Damage.
How is it looking?
It's bloodied. It's got like arrows and bolts and stuff was all sticking out of it, and it's looking like less mad and a bit more wary now.
Okay, and Drake doesn't have any.
I like to think the bolts
I probably
fly
should get like a little
fast
something
enough
for the
that
Drake. I'll
magic
use one of the little
doesn't
d4s or
stop
something for the Drake. So
until
they're going
it's
to be
hit and then
here.
just
Yep.
And then. What's their movement? They've got 40 feet of movement, so.
starting to
5,
look
10.
like Swiss cheese.
I'm going to move them here. So that's my Drake, everybody.
Okay. D4 Drake.
I know.
Um,
D4 Drake!
Cool. Celine.
I've got a
As they grow
D4
older, I'll use bigger
other
dice.
thing.
Work your way up to a D20.
Yeah!
Just move it
use
a
this
little
one.
bit just to get near 30.
Adorable.
Thank
you.
And she's gonna try
Cherino.
bigger lightning again.
Go for it.
Actually, bigger lightning.
19 plus 4.
Definitely hits.
Yeah.
That one is definitely actually bigger lightning.
That's big lightning.
This time you just like line it up better, like trying to get a torch to work.
That's that Spider-Man thing.
That's
Go, Web, go!
Why? I'm not gonna wait with
The lie.
19.
Damn, what?
yes, 19.
Well, we know who the heavy hitter is in this party.
So we've got a glass cannon, basically.
Yeah. Dare I say when they hit?
Oh god.
He's out of line, but he's right.
We're all thinking it.
I hate to say it, but yeah, we were.
You hit big, though.
I wasn't.
I have to stay where I am.
Oh, okay.
One
Okay.
of these days I'll get
Um,
me one of them T-Rex.
I
it
can
is-
only move my other thing
Hawk's
to
turn.
30, so I don't think I can move it close enough.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Not close enough. So
It does have 40 foot movement, so it's Hawk's turn.
Yeah, I can't really do much.
Shoot it again.
Anybody looking hurt out there?
Are you? Besides the
Virus.
leg, I'm fine.
I mean, I've got 20 hit points left still, and I'm fairly
Usually.
far away.
You know, it's been hit so far.
You're the only person.
Yeah, but I'm good. I'm good for another hit at least.
Oh yeah, give it to me.
I mean,
Hit me, baby!
One more
it
time.
hit the bullet a lot harder than it hit you.
Yeah.
Save the bullet!
Save the bullet! You bullet, I believe it!
That was actually.
I will use my action to reload the crossbow, and then I'll use my bonus action to cast. No, I can't. I've already burnt my 2 spell slots.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I healed myself,
Yeah.
and then I healed myself in combat. So that's all I'll do.
Okay.
Poor Christopherson.
Can
Oh,
somebody
no.
pass me the tape measure, please?
I will use
Grim.
my bonus action for
How
second.
measure?
We can win.
Bonus action for second.
Cover hit points.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're fine. I keep forgetting.
Are you in
I'm
range?
not a cleric. I don't know what you're talking about.
You can
Say
be both.
yes, damn it. Back there. Shoot.
Shoot.
No, it's a doggo.
You just
Hello!
trap card.
Hello!
Would you say that is still shootable?
Yes. I'm gonna say you're outside of 5 foot. It's not disadvantage.
You say that.
You
But
got
also
this.
roll low.
11.
Bounce.
Now it's a 13.
It's not.
So, Mother Magdalene, what is she doing?
She's gonna move back to that bullet.
No, she's not. Mm-mm. Which one? The blue one?
Sees
The little dog.
sees
boy.
the dog boy in the way. It's basically gonna turn. It's gonna swing at the dog boy, try and move it out of the way, and then it's gonna attack the bullet.
No! No!
Then it's gonna attempt to drag the bullet.
I need to take measure again.
12. What's your AC?
14.
14? Okay. You manage to duck out of the way, this club just whoosh passes it. It was just trying to get you out of the way more than anything, so it didn't hit.
You say that.
It hits the bullet, but the bullet just like doesn't really even feel it.
Okay.
And then it's like trying to drag it, trying to get it off of the carriage. This giant's moving pretty sluggish. It's just trying to take this thing and go, but
it
that
looking
does make
worse?
it Margaret's turn.
Is it looking worse for wear?
Bleeding from like several locations.
Thank
and
God.
there's,
Let's go.
there's
Especially
arrows sticking
because
out of it.
crossbow bolts that were large hit shrunk.
Nice.
We won't let this bitch take
You're
Christopherson.
damn right, Christopherson's coming home with us!
The original, like, wait a minute.
And now we're flanking.
Roll the hit with advantage.
I love doing that. Where do I put the blue dice? Oh god, please don't tell me I did something
It's
stupid like
in
put it.
there. It's right there. You've got it.
17 plus things.
Does hit.
Sweet.
Nice.
Oh, the D4 is only a 1. The 10 is only a 1!
But the D6 is a 6.
The D6 is a 6! And another D6 is a 3! And I get to add a decent strength bonus to it this time.
How do you want to do this?
Hey!
Basically, as she's leaning down to drag the boulette, I'm pretty much just going to knock her in the side with a handle just to make her bend over that little bit more, and then just
Yep.
giant skull.
It's
everywhere.
already sort of like limping a bit. This dragon's like trying to grab this thing. Like it's just trying to get what it came here and leave. And then it's goes, yeah, you just dunk and then whack. Bring it down to your level. Crack the skull open.
As that happens, you actually see like a small crackle of energy like go out in her, and I like sort of let it go
Oh.
because I was still connected
Oh.
to.
Yeah.
Which
And then yeah, it just drops to the ground.
Bigger lightning. Shut up.
You probably would have noticed this, that the hammer just kind of got engulfed by this sort of energy as I was swinging it
What
down.
colour?
What color is the mine?
Depends
Like
on what colour your mind
purple,
is.
sort of usually. That color.
You can fluff the spells to look how you want
Yeah,
them
so
to
you
look.
can be whatever color you want.
Yeah,
really.
Tasha's rules allow that.
True, I do like the idea of like a bluey purple.
Cool. Yes.
Kind of
And
like the effects of
all you hear
when
is
they're riding their motorbikes, but just on the back of your hammer.
Fire turns around and is just
Yeah,
like,
in train, how they ride their motorbikes.
this is Evelyn standing. It's like good show, very good show.
But like that. the
I
blue
Show!
come out from behind underneath the caravan, kind of like stand up and then just like collapse and pass out.
oh.
Some.
What do you mean show?
Well, I will set Akron to look at that one. But come back inside. I'll make sure you're taken care of, and see you're properly rewarded for defending my bullets there.
Can
Hey,
we have help bringing her in,
Christopherson's.
please?
Barry
I
come
can
out
get
of
him
it.
in.
Okay, cool.
Christopherson's gonna be in good hands.
That one's
you get it.
Archimedes.
Archimedes is good.
Told you it was Archimedes!
Really, it looks more like a Christopherson.
But
It does.
I'm alright. I'm almost at maximum health again.
Yeah.
But that hit
I
almost
think it's
knocked me out.
appropriate that
Yeah,
Fine, yeah.
I don't think
I
anyone.
figured that was a high hit.
I don't think anyone except him can carry you though. So
Yeah. I was
Yes. The
on 2 hit points.
his right hand comes down and sort of helps him up.
Do you need help with that?
And brr. That's where we'll leave it for now.
yay!
We'll wrap it up there. We'll pick up from there.
Do you want to
Next
quickly get that battle
So-
map down?
In a fortnight.
Why do I see
We'll be back in
more
a
characters?
fortnight. Follow us on Twitch,
Twitch. There's Facebook, isn't there?
Facebook.
On our Twitch page, there is links to other things like our YouTube and our Facebook. That is best places to keep in touch of what we're doing and to comment on our videos. Tell us how you're liking it. Something you don't like.
We
Feedback
will-
is good.
Yes, we appreciate the feedback. Anything to help us make this a little bit better.
More enjoyable.
We will be uploading it to YouTube as well within the week. We haven't worked out the exact schedule for that, but we'll do
Yeah.
it soon.
So we'll have one episode of this one.
Once we
already
get to
up.
our third episode, I am going to start, hopefully, uploading them as podcasts, and we'll get them onto Spotify if that's easier for people to listen to.
Hell yeah.
You know, while you're doing your work day, you can listen to some D&D.
Oh, I know
And
my
let's just give
brother
you my
especially
idiots.
loves to listen to podcasts on his drive to and from work. It's, yeah, that's
Get to
what
listen to us ramble and make shitty dad jokes.
I mean, yeah,
You
listen
know?
to our puns on the way to work.
It'd be a very punny drive.
It'll be your punishment for the week, eh?
Yes.
And we shall reach out to Quick Save Gaming.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
You'll also be able to hear us talk about mashed potatoes and dual wielding.
Oh, dear God.
Hey, like if
Night, Rambo.
hilarious shirts, anything that you guys would want, let us know. We'll throw designs together.
I'd wear
But,
them every single time.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in a fortnight.
We will
See
have
ya.
to organise a post for the 100 followers.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we're out.
Love you, bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.